So what, shall I play to TTS working? Alright, I'll pull TTS working. I'll sort it. I'll sort it. Give me 2 seconds, people. The things I do, eh? The things I blink and do. 2 seconds. All right. Kitty cats. I said I'll sort it. It's all gone very wrong. Ah. Just closing down my last night's photography viewing. Obviously, I'm joking. Obviously. Is audio all right? Audio should be fine. Yes. Yeah, I fell asleep last night. Do you notice? I was flat out. Yes, Mike. Well, come on then. Give me your voice.
Mike, what is your favorite to do in your lifetime?
It's my oh yeah, they're my shoes. And then not only
Mike loves cucumbers in his chocolate starfish.
Yeah,
Mike, I love you.
We changed into wearing suits, shoes. Well, why not?
Good morning, Michael. Lovely Friday, almost football time. You beauty, the weekend is here.
Oh, fantastic.
Mike. Oh, my baby Mikey boy looks happier than ever. Packy bastard.
Boy.
Petrol station free shoes.
No, we will not have that behaviour. I'm telling you factually, that's not going to happen. Behave. Behave, kids. Right, this way.
You might change into a suit, Michael, but you still wear that crummy black t-shirt. Extra bumpy cucumbers.
This one here. Fine.
Get a collared top of a tie, Michael.
So good. Listen.
Packy bastard.
Bastard wearing suits and things. It'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Yeah. What's mine wearing? I was wearing a suit today. Yeah. But no time for that behaviour. Do be racist.
I dreamed I was at a place like my 90s home and Astro Boy in a red metal outfit like a cyber thing was trying to kill me. I ran as he busted place the kitchen, throw the chair at me and counter missiles.
Well, first way, we're in the UK. We can't even control ourselves.
I dreamed I was at this gas station by this farm or school and there was caterpillars like a moving small one with long sticking up hot pink hair and one like a black long one around 8 inches with teeth.
One of those things it is now. As long as the governments and
councils... That's my chinless friend Mikey Moo Moo.
I know. As long as the governments and councils can allow all these groups to maintain themselves, to argue between each other, guess what? They're not looking at the government. So they can just push things through like, oh yeah, well, we did tell you. They didn't. Oh, we did. It's funny. It's funny. It is, isn't it? Let's get everybody to like argue with each other and complain about things that are not a big issue. Imagine if we all came together and looked at the government. Oh my fucking God, it'd be fucking dangerous, I tell you. No, we won't tolerate that. No, we won't tolerate that. No, we're not tolerating that either. Imagine.
Chin Mikey has no 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 forking chin. Have you been to seen at Bull again? An anodyne tinted conflagration of overlapping sometimes translucent modules of color. Smegma 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 smegma.
Right, we'll kill that for it then. Got to do like 10 seconds on chat. Let me do slow. Let me do slow mode, Mike. Why you do slow mode, Mike? All right, I can do slow mode. Yeah, I ain't got the time for this. I ain't got the time. Yes. I need to get to the hotel actually, to be fair with you. It's my next little mission. My next mission, hotel. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna sit in the bed, cry myself to sleep because I'm feeling a bit lonely tonight. I feel a bit like emotional. Yeah, being male on my own. But yeah, feeling sad tonight. If only I was a real man. Sorry, I am the biggest troll. Anyway, done, sorted. Anyway, I love it. It makes me happy, to be fair with you. Basically allows me to, if this carries on, we'll just have to put members only. And then people are like, Mike, I'm like, yes, members only. Well, unfortunately, it's the way it's going to go. Right, slow mode, yeah? We do slow mode. We do slow mode, 10 seconds. All right.
And we don't want to hear him unless it's meditation.
You're awesome. Right, Mike, we're hitting the road again now. Batteries are all full.
Fast mode. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Mongi Muslim Mike. Spammers smell like shit. Spammers smell like shit.
Well, look, anyone's welcome into my chat. I don't care what religion you are. But
sorry, Mike, I have to tell you my dreams.
Listen, I don't care what religion you are. I don't care what you believe in, as long as you can be respectful to others. So yeah.
Do you call an armless soldier? Mikey has no chin.
Well, it's not about all.
What are you doing, Mike? You've been missing for a while now. Hope all is well. Sorry, Mike, I have to tell you my dreams. My baby Mikey boy has a better skill. Army.
Yeah, so basically what happened was I had to I'm doing 4 days worth of events. So I've already done 2 days, which was Tuesday and Wednesday, and then we've jumped ship to another location. And basically got 2 days. So we've done first day today, which again was a live show. So 6 a.m. start, 9 o'clock show live. And then tomorrow we're back on site at 6 o'clock, ready for a 8:30 start. And basically, yeah, be done by midday tomorrow. So we're looking good. We've achieved. Clients really happy. They've actually come over from the US. So we've had a bit of a laugh and joke, to be fair, yeah. It's been pretty cool. It's been pretty cool, to be fair, yeah. But it's they're quite glad to be here. So what they have jokingly said, it says, yeah. First of all, like this is actually a client I've dealt with in the past, like maybe like 2 years ago. But obviously, when you get requested, you get requested. But one of the first things he said was, "It's Mike, nice to see you." I said, "How are you? How's everything?" I said, "Oh, hey, life's hard, but we're getting there slowly." And obviously, they just said, "Look, we're gonna hold our hands up. We don't agree with what's happening with our president at the moment. He's yeah, it's out of our control, but we're from the US. We all love each other, so yes, we're gonna say sorry." We're like, come on. So yeah, it's just nice to have a bit of a bit of banter as well.
Returning client means they like you might go back to America with them. What car is it?
What car is this? This is a van. This is a van. There's a reason why we drive a van. First of all, it's a hire van. The police don't know who's driving it. So that's also the reason why I drive it. I park it around London free of charge because we can. Pretty well anywhere now. If we do get a parking ticket, it's a rarity like this. But if we do get a parking ticket, we just pay it. And basically, yeah, it's just life's just easy. So obviously having a van as well, it just basically allows me to basically get away with leaving it on double yellows. So we also have a load of lithium batteries here. So what basically means is that basically we've got a load of lithium batteries that we can basically give back to the engine. if need be. So I can actually now leave the hazards on 24 hours, 7 days a week, and it can just report and go left. It's got Starlink on the dash, and I actually leave a little sign in the window as well, and we get away with it every single day. So, but yeah. Anyway,
Work through. I want a better life like you.
about life like me, life's not easy. Life's hard. But
Mike, I don't expect you to divulge personal information, but could I get your credit card details and your mother's maiden name? Thank you, sir. Your interaction with the Americans sounds like a grinder meetup. Did you hear back from the council about that fly tipping? Did you pick up the Jaguar yet? Mike, are you not scared about the lithium battery exploding? Go chinless, go chinless, go chinless, go chinless, go. Jam, it's really painful today as I haven't been resting as much as I should tbh, but hey ho. Would you like to buy a blueberry muffin and a coffee for £7.20? Lol. He's got a long walk ahead of him. Chris might see him around 2 a.m. Waffle. Mike from the January stream, what is your very own purpose of calling 101 UK policeman ISNT? Any crimes in your nation's committed or something? Ezekiel 23:20. There she lusted after her lovers whose private parts were like those of donkeys and whose emission was like that of horses. The UK is ended. Thanks for asking though. Hope we good jam. Hi with me. Hey. Hi Mike, can you give me some tips to get a job like you please? Oh, sorry to hear. I was hoping you would be on the mend. I am doing well anyway, thank you. Jam, definitely.
Well, everyone just talks to themselves. It's great.
Go chinless, go chinless, go chinless, go chinless, go.
Drive fast, drive, Mike. Yeah, basically hotel's booked, so I need to use the hotel.
My foreskin is extra itchy. Should I stop fucking the neighbor's cat? Mike, can I just get the tip? Mike, you look better today. Glad work is going well. Make sure you get some Sleo. Mike, doesn't he care what religion you are as long as you aren't Muslim? Jam, hopefully soon. Glad you be good.
Listen, that's not the case. If you're Muslim, you can be Muslim. Got no problem with obviously religion, but just be respectful and don't push narratives. Yeah, if you're happy being a Muslim, you can be a Muslim. Yeah, but when you start pushing narratives, that's when I get angry because I don't think that's fair. So, and I don't believe that Christianity should be pushing narratives either. I don't believe that anybody should be pushing narratives. So people need to make their own mind up with religion. They need to obviously find peace, happiness, and contentment. And if you can find peace, happiness, and contentment in whatever you believe, then fine. But yeah, don't push your narrative on other people. So that's what I would say. The same mentality between straight and gay people as well. If you're gay, fine, find a partner, be happy. If you're straight, find a partner, be happy. But don't push the narrative. So it's been rich for me, isn't it?
Yes, driving in Calgary, Canada. Sorry, Mike, I have to tell you my dreams. Mike likes Jews the most. No, foreskin means cleaner penis. You should bring TTS into the local mosque tomorrow for Jummah. Every word out of your mouth is pushing narrative. Where is Sir General Bum Quest? Is he doing another bum quest? Is he bumming on request or unrequested? Islam is a pedophilic death cult.
Like I said about me pushing narratives, obviously, I'm a host, I'm a live streamer.
Stop interrupting the TTS, it is fucking annoying.
The good thing about being a live streamer, I'll tell you the facts about it. For one, I get away with pretty well whatever I want to say. And with the reason being is the fact that I always end up turning it around. I'm actually the biggest troll. A comedian can say whatever they like. It doesn't matter. They get away with it. So same with me, really. I can get away with saying whatever I want. And the reason being is because at the end of the day, everyone knows me to have good heart. I've got good work ethics, and I'm actually a nice human being. So straight away, you can't get any better than that, really. So my mentality is whatever I say, I could pretty well get away with. And it doesn't matter what I say, any narratives, people can go down the route of taking that as a joke, or they can go down the route of taking it serious. And it doesn't really matter, really, because at the end of the day, I only have to answer to myself. So I think if everybody takes accountability answers for themselves, then really the world would be a nice place. So, but I do a large amount of rage baiting online. I don't know if you notice, but I am the biggest troll, and I do get the chat talking and interacting. So there you go. You see.
Has. Mike, stop pushing your narratives on me. I don't believe a thing you say anymore. Yes, the UK has fallen, us British are silenced. Mikey, you push shinless narratives all the time, shinless.
Listen, I've been silenced today. I was on a Facebook group today, and I was silenced off there. So silenced, and then temporarily, well, my post got removed. I then sent a message saying, again, I'll be back. Which would be Terminator, sort of style, and I've now been banned from the group. So yeah, all hell's happened today, and all it was a post. I'll share the post later, but they don't like me. And the thing is, the fact that I was telling the truth, and the truth doesn't want to be heard. Everyone wants a lie. A lie is a good story. The news is a lie. It's a good story. So when you say the truth, nobody wants to hear the truth. 'Cause it's boring. It's scary. Anyway,
Did you get banned?
why? The reason why I got banned, it was a private group in a small community. When I say small community, roughly about 12,000 people. And I was going through the community posts, and everyone was in there posting pictures, and things, and posting little comments of roughly about like, I've lost my cat. Does anyone see my cat? And someone's got like 3 or 4 comments and a few views and a few likes, etc. So I was thinking to myself, like, you know what? If everyone's, I scroll down for the last, like, probably the last 7 or 8 days, and there's nobody in there that's got big posts. So I just thought, I'll just throw it in. So I just posted, and I got over within the first hour. I got 55 comments. Obviously, me is very, very well. Me. I tell the truth and facts, and nobody wants to know about the facts and figures about life. So everyone just didn't like it. So obviously everyone rage baited against me. And obviously got thick skin. I just don't care. So for every single answer that came in, I had a counteraction. And basically people didn't like it. And then next minute I got removed. And the reason being is they don't want a community group with 12,000 people. They want to have it all separated with like small amounts of people, talk about small amounts. If I came in and did a big post on my viewpoints, and I took grasp of that group, it was dangerous. So yeah, I got a lot of comments very quickly and a lot of likes, a lot of views, and a lot of people interacted. And then suddenly someone said about, "Oh, I've lost my cat," and there's 3 people have commented. So you understand the logic. To hijack a group, you have to be a bit controversial. But at the end of the day, you tell the truth. And basically, I basically said that in the understanding of life, I said community is where it's all at. Places are based off people, of community. So if you break down the community, then you can't have a community, and then that's a direct threat for replacement. So I said on there, to stay relevant, you all need to work together within the small community. You need to get off the internet, stop talking about pointless shit, and start working together and teaming up, talking, interacting about the bigger issues. So, but anyway, people didn't like it. So I first of all saying, "Who the fuck are you? Why should we listen to you?" And basically, someone said to me on the comments saying, "Can I ask you a question? Have you ever visited planet Earth?" So I just basically sent a message back saying, "Terminator, I'd be sent from the future to find John Connor." And again, that's rage bait. Obviously, it pisses people off. But I gave them a full plan of attack to how they should drive forward as a community to work together, and people don't want to work together. So I think I put on there. So our governments, I think I says, well, governments and councils don't change. The people change if they take accountability of their own actions. People aligning together can change, basic areas and things. And again, that's not what the government wants. It's not what the council wants for people to align. So I said that females need to be protected. I says that's a man's responsibility. I also said on there that a man really has to work 7 days a week from now on in 2026, and that was obviously rage bait. And obviously, yeah, basically parents, like kids need to be protected, basically. And that was it really. And yeah, people didn't like it. So I got attacked today. Do I care? Not really. Do I know more than them? Yes. Am I more richer and wealthier than them? Yes. And that's struggling. People are struggling. So hopefully, just those comments alone, people come across me on YouTube now and go, Mike, thanks. I appreciate what you said. And I'm like, right, well, at least we can start working together. So anyway, we'll see. So anyway, we'll post it later. We'll post a short of what I actually said. And a lot of people will like it. A lot of people won't like it. But again, do I care? Not really. Should I care? Not really. You either like it and know who I am and what I stand for, or if you don't understand, then you're not on the same wavelength as me, and that's fine. Anyway, we're back. Mike. Yes? Anything else? Debate on anything else today, Mike?
I never get recommended any shorts. Mike got banned on the Facebook group for posting big dick pics. You stand for what again?
I stand for what? I stand for what?
Anyway, where's my package? Shalom, Mike. I didn't know you was a live streamer. Can you tell me more about how you troll bait the chat so I can hold you accountable for next time? Yours truly, the Thought Police. Mike, you're the most charming Englishman ever. Amy swallows. Mike, stop doing so much beer. Ela Vanel. Damn, it seems like the last wall of freedom of speech has been breached. When I mention anything alluding to Mikey Boy's people, it is auto-blocked. I think you would be a good aeroplane pilot. Do you work for Amazon or DHL? If you have a hire van, it must pay extremely well. Please give me some advice on how to get a job like you.
Basically, I'll tell you the truth. I'll tell you the truth. In business, you only have to be better than your competition. You only have to be better than your competition. So whatever you do in the world today, you only have to be better. You don't want to be perfect, just better. And you will take them out of business. That's the trick to life. That is my little secret, my success secret. So you come across a company who serves coffee and it's not that nice, go and buy a better coffee machine. Go and buy better, go and buy some better coffee beans and service them with a smile and put a nice female behind the counter and you'll do well. End of story. Straight away, you'll do well. Same mentality as if you are a driver, a delivery driver. Go and buy yourself a van and dedicate your life, even 6 months, 12 months of your life to start a business. Advertise out. If you live in Manchester and you say, I'm going to deliver parcels to Liverpool every single day, same day deliveries for £25 a parcel, that's it. Don't make it complex. Start cheap. £5 a parcel, £10 a parcel. Drive into Manchester, get up in the morning, get a coffee down you, drive to the first location, get the parcels on board in the morning, drive to Liverpool, get them all dropped off in the afternoon, and then basically you're better than every other delivery company. Straight away, you provide a service, you get Google reviews, you drive a business forward. You then grow and grow and grow and grow. You increase the pricing, £25 a parcel, just to do deliveries from city to city. And if you're clever, you can also go down the route doing the reverse journey back as well. So you actually charge Liverpool clients to do Manchester jobs and drops as well. So you get up in the morning at 6 a.m., you drive for 2 hours, collect all the parcels in Manchester. You drive across Liverpool, you offload and deliver, you collect some more parcels, that bring you back to Manchester, you do double the amount in one day. Now, you've only got to be better than your competition. DPD can't do that. DHL can't do that. A lot of people can't do that. So straight away, you will widen the market. And that's a simple business strategy. It's not hard. It's not complex. If you've got a car, do it in a car. If you've got a van, do it in a van. Once you've got the money coming in, get a bigger van. It's not hard. It's simple. Whatever you say you're going to do, absolutely stand by and do it. Simple. And you make a lot of money. £25 parcel. Even £20 a parcel. How many parcels can you get in one day? 17 orders? Yeah. Technically, if it's all done in cash, that's tax-free as well. And remember that there's a tax-free amount that you can all earn before you pay tax. So straight away, you earn that money, that's your money. Anything after that amount, you then have to pay tax on the amount after that. So let's say, for instance, it's 12,500 tax-free. You can take £12,500 a year tax-free. You don't even got to tell the government that. However, after that amount, You then have to tell them. So let's be real. You only get taxed on the amount after that. So you owe your 12,500. That's your income in, done, sorted. Anything after that, you only pay percentage on the income then. Simple. Simple business, simple strategy. And guess what? Simple. You can actually live a very luxurious lifestyle on the back of the fact you're providing a service. The issue we've got in the UK right now is every single person is, first of all, lazy, can't be arsed, and they are living in poverty or they're living in fear. If you don't live in fear and you literally don't care about dying, you don't care about obviously anything, you don't care about post through your door, you don't care about getting up in the morning late, structure it. The alarm goes off at 6 o'clock, you get out of bed, you have a shower by 6:30, structure your life between 6 a.m. in the morning, 9 o'clock at night. Do that for 7 days a week, structured, you will become very wealthy. It's physically impossible not to become wealthy. So that's my business strategy that I put into every single business model I ever do. Provide the service, brand it well, tell everybody what you're doing, keep it simple, and do job to job to job. Don't go down the road doing multiple prices for everything. It's a standardized price. If you want me, you're paying for the service, not for the product. And do it. Provide the service, your collection, you get their WhatsApp number, you share your location. You can watch, they can track your location. Doesn't really matter. So they know for a while that you're honest, they can check your location, and you basically drive, you do the delivery, and then you take a picture, you send it back to them saying, thank you very much. Next minute, same again, same again. Before you know it, you have an office behind you, just sending out payment links. Payment link, £25 paid, payment link, £25. Once you got a system in place and you've got staff behind you that are ramming your diary full of work, that's pretty well what I've got. I've got a workforce behind me that basically makes sure that all my diaries are all full. And I can just go around just basically dropping in and making as much as I possibly can in 24 hours. So, and also, there's only so much that I can do physically. So what I could do then is I could go down the route then and say, right, well, I could do that amount. The minute I can go down the route getting another driver on board, I get another vehicle, another driver, they take over my workload, and then I take on a fresh lot of work. And literally, they've got a full-time job. And then I continue on, build, where I'm ready, hand it over to somebody else, build. You only have to make, for me, £1 off every single £25 to make you a millionaire. So if you get every single person to be paid well, so you charge £25, for instance, and then you pay them £24 per parcel, you pay them a large amount of money, you allow them to make a lot of money, and you take £1 or £2 off every single order, and you've got a whole workforce behind you. You will become a millionaire off the pounds and the £2 that you're making per order. That's exactly what Amazon does. That's exactly what Uber does. It's exactly what everybody else does. So it's not hard. It's easy when you think about it. But you've got to scale. Anything you do, you have to scale. You can't become a millionaire without scaling it. So, for instance, if you're baking a cake and you're making a cake, physically, you can't scale that business. It's practically impossible to scale a cake baking business. One thing I will say to you is if you live stream it and you make money live streaming, making a cake, live streaming it, not only will you be making money on the live stream, you'll make more money on the live stream than actually making the cake yourself. So basically, what will eventually happen is you charge the cake out for £10 because you don't really need the money for the cake making. And all you do is get views and hits. You make more money and views and content now than you will do making the product. So you might as well get to sort of stage whereby you basically make a cake, film it, put it in the bin. Film a cake, film it, put it in the bin. Film a cake, put it in the bin. There's more money in doing that than there is now in going down the route of, let's say, for instance, dealing with customers. So if you think I'm a fool, I'm not a fool. I'm a very, very intellectual guy. There's more money in content creation now than there is providing a service. And that's what we've now established with the whole of the realm of life. However, bearing in mind, don't base yourself off the internet because when the internet dies, you are fucked. So if the internet ever does die, or we have a power shortage, or something goes wrong with the internet, let's just be real. The internet's peer-to-peer sharing. However, the background for the internet, it might die one day. So if you put everything on the internet, you might find out that one day you've got no sales. So you need to be a bit very clever, really. You need to be very clever. One thing about YouTube and about obviously the internet and live streams is it's all about taking up people's lifespan. So for me, I could build a business overnight. I bring in thousands. I'm showing graphs, I'm showing figures. I live in hotels. You can't dismiss that I'm not wealthy. But that's fine. If you want to say I'm not wealthy, I had an ex-partner today. An ex-partner. I sent her a message a while ago saying I haven't spoken to her for ages. Are you okay? Are you still alive? Question mark. Just checking in. She's honestly, as a female, she's fucking awful. However, me being me, regardless, I put my differences to one side. I'm still respectful. Anyway, she hasn't messaged me for about a week. Suddenly, I got a random message from her today. And she's awful. She's still awful now. So 5 years later, 5 years of being intimate with her, she's fucking awful still now. And she says, "Oh, Mike, you broke. Oh, Mike, you this, Mike, that, Mike, this, here." I said to her, "You do know that I've made it. You do know that I'm actually very wealthy." She comes back and says, "No, you're not. You're broke." So I had to go down the route of saying, "Go on ChatGPT, or Grok." Why do people say that people? Why are the most angry, aggressive people the worst people in humanity? And basically, it basically says past trauma. It's madness. They've got alcohol addiction, past trauma, or if anybody's more successful than somebody else, they'll attack you. She's still attacking me now. It is mental. 5 years later. So it just shows, doesn't it, how adults can't even be level-headed with each other no more. It's a shame. Anyway,
Stop talking about Amy, Mike.
I want to wait.
So small, my partner gave me a toffee crisp the other day. I was like, WTF has happened to them? They be tiny. You cheeky bastard, Mike, did you just say I am a millionaire and I can show graphs and figures? The chat has been asking for the graphs for as long as I remember. You are so full of shit, Mike. £25 a parcel. Can't he make money off selling cakes? Have you heard of Mr. Kipling? You really are a silly, delusional little boy. We unite in creating a new Islamic caliphate in Sheffield. Mike can be our grand Ayatollah. We support radical Islam and Sharia law. Allah is our true God. Allah you Akbar, Allah you Akbar, Allah you Akbar.
You do know the food supply and the food network and all the brands to do with food is all regulated. It is all controlled. You understand that concept, don't you? These companies haven't just got big for no apparent reason. Do you understand the whole logic? Do you understand how it actually works? Supermarkets are selling shelf space for real estate. You understand that concept, yeah? You've got food processing plants across the world that manufacture, and the people that own the brands don't even manufacture their own products these days. You understand that whole concept, yeah? I just thought I'd tell you the truth, because at the end of the day, it is the truth. There's only certain brands that manufacture their own product. A lot of it's all food processing places, and that's how it works. And even we alone deal with food processing places, and I know the ins and outs. I understand it. It's controlled. It's a controlled environment. So we're, we're in a tunnel now. Starlink's kicked out. But when we got the tunnel, which is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Starlink reconnected. I'll give you your voice back. Just saying. Cool people, you can speak. Just say.
Inflation is about to go wild. British Airways only have 2 weeks of fuel left. Tell Amy the truth. Tell Amy to fuck off, Mike. But you definitely are a cheeky bastard for that graphs comment, Mikey Poo. How dare you speak again, ya foul beast.
British Airways have got access to fuel. So I'm not that worried about British Airways. I'll tell you what's going to happen the most. I'll tell you what's going to happen. British Airways won't go under, but what will go under would be the airlines like Ryanair. So basically, the cheap airlines will struggle first before the big boys. So British Airways is backed by British. So for instance, the UK is British. So British Airways will not end up struggling. It's backed, it's governed. It won't go under. But obviously Ryanair, those are the cheaper airlines. they're the sort of people that go under, because they'll end up finding out they've got to bring in a lot of money, a lot of money. We'll see. We'll see what happens. The tickets are discounted. Also, as well as whenever a plane's landed on the floor, that's costing thousands. When it's in the air flying, it's costing a lot on fuel. But however, when you think about the bigger picture, there's no landing fees. There's no storage. You can't buy an aeroplane and say, I'm going to buy an aeroplane tomorrow and I'm going to just basically take it off and fly it. And then whenever you land an aircraft, it's costing you money. Whenever it lands at an airport, the airport's charging money. So yeah, it's like most things. If your car is driving, then the more chance of the car driving at slow speeds, it will just drive and drive and drive and drive until it needs a good service. If a car stays stagnant or doesn't move, then a car is not designed to stay stagnant. So you will find out that if you leave a car stagnant for a month, you end up finding out the pressure on the tires, the pressure on the joints. It starts to, again, that's just for real. You're not trusting your car. Cars are designed to be driven. Planes are designed to be in the air. And again, servers are designed to be whirring away. They're designed to be running. So think about it.
Just buy your own planes, take £1 profit off every flight, guaranteed to be a millionaire. What?
I wouldn't do that. I'll tell you how Ryanair and obviously a lot of these airlines started by seeing a problem and sorting it, by booking a private jet and basically selling tickets to the people that need to get to places quick and fast, H, B, C, D, E, E to F. That's why these British Airways, this is how, I would say British Airways, but I think that's how Ryanair started. Ryanair, I think it was the owner of Ryanair. I think a plane was cancelled and he had to get to his destination. So basically, he chartered his own plane and basically said to anybody else in the queue, guys, if you need to leave today, come with me. I've booked a private jet. It's going to cost X amount of money. And that's what he did. That's how airlines start. And then once they start to book out planes and tickets and private jets, you then start to find out they start to afford to buy and rent real planes. Well, to be fair, yeah, it's all rented to be fair, yeah. But anyway.
Mikey Moo Airlines. Mickey said Mickey Mick.
I wouldn't do airlines. For me, I wouldn't do airlines. There's a reason why I wouldn't do airlines. It's too much money. I'd much rather have a boat. I'd much rather do boats where you buy a boat and you deal with a boat that's on the land, that's on water, on land. It's on the water, and you got the freedom. You have the freedom with a boat. With a plane, it's regulated. On the water, it's not really regulated. So yeah, me personally, I'm not gonna lie to you, I wouldn't get involved in planes personally. It's highly regulated. You need to be part of a clique, and if you're not part of a clique, you're gonna struggle to make a lot of money. So it is very cultish. Airlines are. If you're not in there from the start, you struggle to start out. You have to put a lot of money down, and again, it's not worth it. And to even get a private jet, it's not worth it. You might as well rent it. So the keep on a private jet, it's not worth it. So you might as well get a boat. It's cheaper, it's easier, and you can still travel, and you have the freedom on a boat than you would do in a plane. So.
Well, another one of your specialisms, Mikey. Aeronautical engineering. Well, it's not exactly rocket science, I guess, Mikey? Buy a boat, lol. Canal boat. Boats are usually on water, you fuckwit. I wouldn't do anything you recommend, Mikey boy. Do you realize how fast a boat can go? String sat down at a bar. Bartender says, are you a string? We don't serve strings here. String says, no, I am afraid not. Mike, you have more freedom in a plane, you nitwit. Buy your own fleet of boats, take £1 profit for every trip, guaranteed millionaire. What about drones? Should I buy a boat, Mike? Mike, I saw
Drones are regulated as well. So I actually had the Phantom. It was a wide drone Phantom, and the first one that came out, I bought. Bearing in mind, in my younger days, again, I was doing a lot of events, so I had a gimbal, and they were regulated. I could take that drone as high as I wanted, until the battery died. So yeah, it was different. So one thing I will say is it's now it's all regulated. The first drone that ever came out wasn't regulated. Now it's regulated. And now they've got radar everywhere. So again, it's not even worth it. You will be regulated, and it's no matter what you do in the world today. A lot of it's controlled now. A lot of the life's controlled. Even though the solar panel farms is controlled now as well. No, not many people can put a field full of solar panels. Because the minute you apply, the minute you buy a field and you go down the route of applying for planning permission, if you're not part of the click, you can't do it. Doesn't matter what infrastructure you put in place, it doesn't matter what technology you've got available, the knowledge you have, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, unless you're part of the click, unless you are an approved supplier, you can't get involved. If they were to light up planning permission, so you are regulated. The best thing to do, I'll tell you the best thing to do if you want to do solar panel installs now, to basically interact with a third world nation and supply local power to local people and get them to live stream it. Supply internet, supply connection, supply technology to the locals in another country. That'll get you millions of views. Because at the end of the day, you're helping other people out. So we're getting smart views and clicks. They can live stream and you can live stream to them. You'll make views on that as well. Hi Darius, how are you, Darius? All good, yeah. Maybe all good. You got power.
The fuck are you on about, Mike? Sell electric to the African.
So anyway, it's not about selling
Have
electricity.
respect for your viewers and stop talking. Boat trip, you will be there next year. Mike, I saw that post on the leaked community group. Did it get deleted? Mike, your boat is sinking like that.
It got deleted. I'm not surprised. My post got more interactions than any other post did on that on the whole thing. But it's because I exposed the group as well. So it got deleted. It got taken down. And it's a controlled environment. The people that are on there, I'll tell you the people that are on there, wherever you comment, it's being looked at and it's being checked and cross-referenced. And I think it's linked with the government as well. It's linked with the councils. The council's watching you. Anything you say in the world today, you're being controlled. And that's how small towns control the narrative. You can't grow. You can't build. Like it'll probably get to the sort of stage whereby I'll come in and start buying plots of land and buying buildings that come off auction. And they'll be like, well, why is this being bought? Why is this being bought? Why is this? Well, fortunately, it's because they can't. Like, you know what I mean? And everyone will be like, why is this closed? People do too much talking online. They shouldn't even be part of a group of that caliber. You might as well go away from those groups and talk together and interact together and build a. You might as well interact together and not be part of a government, a government controlled body. I was politically correct in what I was saying, but again, think about it. They don't want people to work together. They want everyone to be arguing, everybody to be independent. Everybody, if I said to people to work together, that's dangerous. That's dangerous because they don't want people to work together. They want people to be arguing between themselves. So when they do decisions, they're not being watched. So think about it.
You were detrimental to my mental health. Fuck off, Mike.
I'll be deleted now, so.
Mike, get the cork out of your throat. It's the Portuguese government. Mike, see the forest through the trees and snow trees in the forest. OFFS, my Wi-Fi at home isn't even stable, and you saying the best thing to do is partner with third world countries and provide them internet. Mike, Nadia here, I've got some extra large dildos that need delivering within a...
Listen, one thing I will say is people are coming to this country for a better life. So why don't we as a first world nation help the third world nations become first world? Think about it. If they can stay where they are and we could provide them with the infrastructure for them to grow forward, think about it. They can live a very luxurious lifestyle living in their own country and building together, where they can stay with the families, they're disconnecting their families. You know what it is? They're sold a dream to come to this country, and when they get here, it's not what they've been sold. And that's what the problem is. All these asylum seekers, they get told to come to this country because it's for a better life. And also, they come to this country, and all they're doing is sending this money back to their own country, from their country to get richer. It doesn't work. It's broken. It's psychologically, it doesn't work. It's broken. So this country gets this country becomes a third world country. That's what happens. We become a third world. So we have third world nations in this country. We then become third world, and that's how it is. It's psychological. It plays out. Every single country, ever in historical data, it always works out. Empires grow, empires collapse. It's the same shit, different day. Same shit, different day, different era. And if you only believe that we've been on planet Earth for 2026 years, you're incorrect. We've been on planet Earth for absolute decades and centuries. I suspect we've been on planet Earth for, I don't know, millions of years. Humans have been around for millions of years. We haven't just come from this species of like, oh, by the way, this planet that they say that we're on, we've been here for longer than what they're saying. I'm telling you facts. So,
do you keep your Amazon delivery get up in the back so we can TC? How many pounds does meth cost in the UK? You are not a millionaire. Congrats on over 3,000 subs. You are moving up in the world, Mikey Moo.
we'll get 3,000. Guess what? My first channel got 3,000 subscribers. I got cancelled off YouTube. My second channel that I had on YouTube got to 6,000 subscribers. Over 6,000 subscribers got cancelled. So the chance of this channel getting cancelled at 9,000 was probably quite high. So if it is, don't worry. I will search for me. I will be back. I can show you. Got a little more members there. Thank you. My Green Army. Thank you, Green Army.
Rip the true game.
True game. I got cancelled. I wonder why. Because I tell the truth.
W. Jonga. Decades and centuries they are called millenniums, you waffling imbecile. You earn max 30k a year. John Golbany 2W. W. Chad Ryan. Congrats to all new members, welcome to the true game. This country loses millions every year in overseas aid to third world countries with no return for it.
So, think about it. Let's flip it. Let's manufacture in the UK, and instead of supplying locally in the UK, let's not supply in the UK, and let's supply to Europe. Because if we do that if we do service industry in the UK, whereby we service each other, whereby meaning we go out, we deliver parcels, we keep the community together, but then we manufacture and we ship abroad, we're then bringing European money back into the country. Imagine the tax breaks on bringing money into the country. Imagine all the tax breaks as a country. I'm British. I work very hard. Imagine me supplying a service to the UK, which I'm doing on a daily basis. I'm servicing clients, but then I manufacture in the UK and I ship internationally. I'm bringing European money into the UK. Don't you think the tax breaks on the money coming into the UK is going to be amazing? Don't you think? Let's be real. We understand business. I understand business. Think about it. If I run a company in the UK and I run a company in Spain, independently from each other, and suddenly somebody in Spain says, Mike, just out of interest, I want to service it in the UK. I say, no problem. We charge them the euros in Europe, and then we supply the service in the UK. There's no crossing over of money. There's no fees. How do you become wealthy? Get rid of fees. That's how to become clever. That's a very clever mentality. All you're doing is keeping euros in euros, pounds in pounds, but you're crossing over the service. And if you do that once or twice, service goes that way, there's no fees costed, we make money, and the fee we just supply. And vice versa, the opposite way around. Guess what? You keep pounds and pounds and, dollars and dollars. That's the way the rich get richer. They don't pay out for fees. Let's be real. And also, do you tell you something as well? One thing that we do in the UK, we all buy houses. How much money do we spend on buying a house? Think about it. How much money do we pay in solicitor fees? Imagine buying that house, put it inside a trust that's for the bloodline of the family. You already pay tax on it already because of your income. So you pay your tax on your income. When that person passes away and dies, they own the house. But then it's within the trust. So straight away, that person dies. What do? Oh, we sell the house. We then pay more fees to the solicitor, and then we sell the house. We get the money and we spend it on materialistic things. The clever thing will be not to sell a house, keep it within the trust, don't pay stamp fee because it's already in the trust already, and then you turn the house around, you make it into a rentable condition, and you then put it in as a rent comes in, and you pay all the bloodline of the family going forward. All the people who are part of the bloodline of the family all become rich and wealthy. Why is that? Because first of all, you haven't paid solicitor fees. Second of all, you haven't paid stamp duty over and over and over again. And all you're doing is adding into the family affairs, really. So everybody below the family, all the descendants on the bloodline get richer and wealthier. That's the mentality of life. That's what the rich do. The poor can't do that because they haven't got the right mentality. So the poor go down the route saying, "Oh, money, 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 money. I'm in debt. Give me more money. I'll pay the debt off with the money that I've been given for inheritance." You pay inheritance tax. Why? Don't pay inheritance tax. Don't pay stamp duty because you don't need to. Where's the house? The house is in a trust that all the bloodlines sign. Anybody born today who is a part of the bloodline of the family, not partners, bloodline only, descendants of the bloodline and the DNA going forward should be looked after. That's it. And it means then that if your family breaks up and your partner says, "Fuck you, I'm leaving," she can't take half the house. But one thing I will say is you've got the people around you to bring you the income in. You got your family, your bloodline, and you're not paying taxes over and over and over and over again. And why do you do it? Because you're not educated. Think about what I've just said there. Think about your family. Think about all your people below you. Think about how your kids are going to survive. We all know the facts and figures about life. They can't buy houses these days. They can't even get a job. I'm struggling to get staff to work for me because the reason being is I can't trust people. And the reason being because is every single person is greedy. You're following brands. You're following views and likes on the internet. When all your views and likes go, when you haven't got the mentality to make money, you're fucked. Think about it. The one thing that we rely on the most is power. Power. Electric. If we ever lose the electric in the UK, guess what's going to happen? The first hour, we're not phased. It's a power cut. 5 hours later, we're going to start stressing. Traumatization kicks in. 10 hours later, we start talking to our local neighbour. Neighbours talk to neighbours. Neighbours talk to neighbours. Neighbours talk to neighbours. Gossip, gossip, gossip. 12 hours later, panic sets in. And then we start to realise 24 hours later, news. The UK's got no power because we all end up branching out, talking, and integrating. What's going to happen then? 12 hours later, looting. Power is critical. 24 hours later, people start arming themselves with knives and weapons. Power is a critical part of civilization. And guess what happens? You will take for granted. So, yes, buy solar panels, buy inverters, buy battery packs. Yes, it's going to be an outlay, but fucking do it. Because one day, you might not have power. So one thing I will say is I've done it. Doesn't matter to me. Yeah, but it's not saving money. It doesn't matter. Buy the infrastructure while you have it available, because one day you might not have it, and then you'll be relying upon people. Just think about it. Think about the bigger picture.
The deep state will never let me drive a van. I've got a portable phone charger, so ILLB. Might go.
Your portable phone charger will be fine until your battery phone charger dies, and then you've got no source of energy then. So buy solar panels, buy little lithium batteries, and set yourself up with a 48-volt system. Maybe you can't do it yourself. Maybe you have to pay for somebody to install it for you. But one thing I will say is if you own a house and you're paying a mortgage, Don't fail to pay your mortgage. Pay your fucking mortgage. That's a critical part of your overhead costs. Anything else is just ridiculous. You know, it doesn't really matter. Water, you can get away with not paying a water bill if need be. That's critical because it's human nature. But recommended, pay your fucking bills, pay your mortgage, provide a service, and dedicate. Because one day you might just find out that you're homeless, and that's going to be a problem. Keep a roof over your head, get solar panels, drop your energy bills. Yes, you've outlaid, pay your mortgage, put solar panels, make yourself sustainable. It's not about giving really back. It doesn't matter about feeding back to the grid. The one thing I will say is get yourself independent. Get a bottle of water. Bottle of water in stock because you might need it. Tin food, you might just need it. And if you don't want to eat it, well, put it this way, you might need to eat it. So get used to it. Get used to it. And also, maintain your neighbours. Look at who your neighbours are around you. Maintain working relationships with them. Just say to them, you know what? We haven't spoken for a while. I just want to make sure that you're okay. Interact with them. Love your neighbour, as your neighbour is going to be supportive of you for the future. And just basically align with them. Work together, persevere, put their bins out when their bins need to be emptied. Look, it takes 2 seconds to love your neighbour and to get on with your neighbour. My mentality is this: the more people you have around you, the better. But also, bear in mind, being sustainable. You know, it's facts and figures.
Down cost Mike said.
Here we go. Let's see all the negativity now. So that's what live stream is about. Abuse Mike, abuse Mike.
Ejaculate on them. Do you realize how much solar and battery storage for a house costs? Come on, throw us a number, Michael.
So for me, I'm in the trade. So for instance, I buy solar panels. So for me to buy a solar panel, it's costing me roughly around £70 a solar panel. £70. And that's because I've got a house full of solar panels. However, somebody like yourself who's buying it, obviously for a retailer, you're probably paying roughly about £100 a panel. So on a standardized house, you're probably going to need what? In total, 6 to 8 panels. It doesn't really matter because at the end of the day, if you need to, you'll have sunlight and you can use LED lighting on low levels. And to charge your phone, get Starlink, connect to the sky, you're not relying upon resources. So my mentality is get Starlink, you speak to the sky. Fiber connections are great, but the fiber exchange, if you ever lose power, the fiber exchange will be dead. So straight away, Sky is probably the safest option. Basically for redundancy. 5G towers, they're all running off pretty well. They're running off mains power. Some of them are running off, the backbone of them are running off generators in rural areas. So suddenly your 5G network will go down. So suddenly you'll have no connection. So Starlink's probably going to be your safest option in pretty well, let's say, in 2026. But I've got 5G going as well. I've got 5G going, I've also got fiber, and I've also as well got Starlink. So for me, I've leveled out really. It's all about abundance. Life is about abundance and redundancy. Backups and being part of the events industry from a very young age, I've already learned all this already because redundancy is everything. You don't do a presentation with one laptop, you have 2 laptops. You want them both in sync together. If one fails, you've got backup. If you've got a projector, you dual stack the projectors. So you've got 2 projectors that are basically connected. Professional projectors, like your big Panasonic lasers, you run them in sync mode, which has got main and backup. And what will happen is you either, it depends, you can either overlay the image or you go down the route of basically having it whereby one's on, and if one fails, it'll automatically switch it over within milliseconds. So straight away for events, we always look at our redundancy. UPSs, batch packs. Yes, we always use UPSs. So yeah, honestly, there's a little trick today which we put into place today, which we've done for today. There's a panel on stage talking. So using Google Drive presentations, we had a room, and we had a room which we had 6 people sat in, listening in real time to the conversations that were happening in the room. Now, we got 6 people who had access in real time to type responses to the questions that were being asked in the room. So 6 people are in a boardroom next door listening to the conversations happening in real time, basically translators. And what happens is when there's a question asked in whatever language, it doesn't matter because the translators can update what's being asked in real time. And they've all got access to the screens in front of the stage. So the host, can answer any question in any language in real time within milliseconds because they're looking at a screen and they can read the messages in the titles. They know exactly what's being said, and they've also got answers in front of them in real time. Now, to me, that's something that we put in place to allow that presentation to be seamless with Q&As. Doesn't matter what language they speak, they can fly in many of the countries, they can speak in whatever language they prefer, and they can be answered in real time. And the clever thing about it is not only did they answer in one question, meaning maybe they spoke in French, they spoke in French, it's being translated, and obviously as well as it can also be translated back to them in French as well in real time. And that's the good thing about what I think we put into place for this event. And not many people can do what I've done, but we've done it. We've made it happen. So this is why I get booked, because at the end of the day, it's not about what you see. It's about how we provide and and the response time. Nobody can take that job off me. And that's the reason being is I'm too elite. And if anybody tried to take that job off me, they wouldn't be able to provide the service that I provided. So I've made myself a unique income based upon the fact that the sum that I've been able to use, I can have 16 people working on one document in real time, talking back to people, to be able to allow people to interact. And again, we've done a live stream today. It was linked with another country. People that obviously have got lives to live, they've got families, they can't be in central London today. But the conversation we've been able to live stream out to another live stream conference in another country. It's been seamless. Hasn't been a problem. We've done multiple languages today, and it's just been sound. And inside the conference room, we've got a load of mics. They've all been open mics, and again, it's been a success. They've left today, shaking hands, smiling. Thank you very much, Mike. I really appreciate it. It's not just been me. There's been a team. There's been a team alongside me. I've provided a very small niche part of the event. I'm not a sound tech. I don't want to be a sound tech. Yes, I can do sound. I don't want to do sound. But I've got a sound tech on board who does sound for a living. They do that every single day of the week. So I can say, guys, can we make sure that we record the show today? And they'll say, yeah, no stress, Mike. Thank you. And once I've had that conversation, it's done. Not only that, but I've also got a device I've plugged into the sound desk as well. This also recorded the conversation as well. So straight away, it gives me backup. So when the client says to me, Mike, any chance? I'm like, yeah, no stress. Yeah, no stress. Yeah, no stress. Yeah, all good. Yeah, yeah. What, you want that? Yeah, yeah, I've got it. I'll send it over to you. No stress. And that's the way that life is. So I wish that was like that was for everybody. I wish medical was like that. The problem we've got right now this minute, and I absolutely despise it and hate it, is we are using AI between humans. So I'm a human, they're a human. We're putting an AI bot in between communication. That's not what AI is designed for. We are not to replace human beings interacting and talking. And unfortunately, that's what's happening. Facebook is an AI bot. A human interacts with a script. They interact with a script, and that's what it is. Social media is bad news. And every single person says, yeah, but I can live a life. You're all living fake lives. And that's the difference. And the people that are controlling the narrative are the people that we're dealing with, who are the computer programmers behind the scenes that are talking about all of this. And they shame, really. So yeah, I have got inside information. I understand what's going on. I understand the bigger picture with AI. And unfortunately, you individuals are all being controlled. And you won't be able to get rich because they're the ones that get rich behind the scenes. It's simple. The information is key. Information is control. Information is power. Without information, there's no power. So if you are Mr. Dum Dum and you don't educate yourself, you can't align with the rich, because at the end of the day, you're Mr. Dum Dum. Do the rich care about you? No. Why don't they care about you? Because I'll tell you the reason why they don't care about you. You're a slave to society. They're getting rich at the back end of you. So you need to align with the rich. How do you do that? Get educated, get interact, make eye contact. Say to the rich, I know nothing about your industry, but I want to jump on board. I've got a lot of drive. I want to become wealthy. I want to work alongside you. I want to build your strategy forward. That's it. You work with people. So
My neighbors are piss heads F loving them.
you can't. One thing I will say with people, and unfortunately, the weak will die out. The weak will die out. I'm telling you facts. I haven't quite worked out yet. I'm very close to the truth, but I don't believe that certain people die. I think certain people don't die. I think there's certain families that don't die. And I think I've realized the reason why. I think that we've cured cancer, and I think we've also rebuilt the human body. And I know it's really wild, but I've now established that why would you spend your life building a business, building the integrity of a brand and a business for you to say, that's it, I'm going to die now? It doesn't work like that. So for me, I think I'm really close to the truth now. I think certain families control the planet, the realm, as we say. And I think obviously people that are outspoken are watched. And yeah, I think it's interesting to see the difference between people that are wealthy and what they're talking about and what they're doing to, like I say, for power wise as well. Every single website is tracked. Every single website knows who you are, if you're a human, how you interact. Are you on a smartphone? Just by the human errors you make when you're typing in information. Please type your name in. You might misspell your name. You might have to re-edit. The websites are tracking your information every single minute, every single day. They know if you're a real human. They know if you're a bot. They know how quick you type. And even I've now built AI bots now to basically replicate me as a human, to try and confuse the system in place. To say, am I a bot? I programmed a bot to identify a bot. And it's scary. They're very clever. And to try and replicate a human being, it's difficult. You can make sure that you can make errors. Engine can't stop 0 miles. Great. Right. So if this van comes down now without any AdBlue, I can't stop. I need to go to AdBlue now. Yeah, basically, everything's tracked. Whatever you're viewing, whatever you're doing, whatever you're viewing, to a level of websites, what your watch time is, everything's been tracked. So think about it. If, for instance, you're in a hotel room and you're masturbating, the Wi-Fi knows. And I'll tell you the reason why. Because the Wi-Fi knows exactly that you're lying down and you're moving your arms and you're moving your hands and wrists. It knows. It's not daft. It's not stupid. It knows. So all I'm going to say is you are being watched. Everything you do in the world today, you're being watched. You're being monitored. Even making a bank payment now, tonight, I've used an app to make a bank transfer. And I've had to do facial recognition to make a bank transfer. It's like, what? That's the first time it's ever happened. It's had to use my face and my biometrics to make a bank transfer today. Sooner or later, you'll be able to do bank transfers. They say it's all it's all for the better of humanity. It's all about control. Whoever holds the control holds your liabilities. And sooner or later, you have to abide, pay good money, or else you're Mr. Nobody.
Boring. Who cares if the Wi-Fi knows every human masturbates? What a revelation, oh no. Yeah, that's good for large payments. This dude talks a lot with no intention of coming to a point. Shut up, Mike, 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 shut up, Mike. The Wi-Fi knows if you masturbate, Mike. 17th on April. 2026. Tell us about AdBlue Mike and you hiding in the back of the van for a shank. Oh no, the bots are watching me. When I wank, I look into the camera for them. Absolute nut job. It only takes 2 seconds to love your neighbor. Van's on verge breaking down due to no AdBlue. He's been waffling that much turd. It only takes 2 seconds to love your neighbor. Tell us what you know about the Fabian Society, Mike. It only takes 2 seconds to love your neighbor. I rest my case. It only takes 2 seconds to love your neighbor. It only takes 2 seconds to love your neighbor. It only takes 2 seconds to love your neighbor. Stands for money talking ass backwards goober. Facts and figures. It only takes 2 seconds to love your neighbor. All you gotta do is invest in a wig, one for wanking, one for business. It only takes 2 seconds to love your neighbor.
I think the purpose, I think I've established now the only purpose, or one of the only purposes that I've got on this planet, is to seek the truth. I think that's ultimately my only goal, really, is to find out the truth. And once I know the truth, fine, I'm content. Once I know the truth of where we are, why life exists, how it exists, I think that's for me. I think that's practically my only solo job now, really, in life. Before again, things change. So
the truth, just like you hung up on W caller when he was speaking truthfully about Amy. Tell us what you know about the Fabian Society, Mike. Love thy neighbor, love his wife even harder. It only takes 2 seconds to love your neighbor. Mike shafts his neighbors royally. He revs his van up at mad o'clock in the morning, has TTS blurring out constantly and fills their bins full of wine bottles cause his are full. Pregnant man. Pregnant man. Pregnant man. Pregnant man. Pregnant man. Pregnant man. Pregnant man.
incorrect.
Pregnant man.
Do you know what I mean? Think about it. Think of all the social media posts that every single social media post that you're looking at now, 85% of what you see is fake. It's fake news. It's not the truth. So you're commenting your energy and your time on fake news. And again, someone's saying that, pregnant man. We know for a while that men can't get pregnant. So why? I don't understand. You're finding it as funny as humor. Are you that bored in your life that you want what? A laugh and a joke? Seriously? If you're that bored, start a business, start a brand, provide a service, go out there and be somebody, change the world. And that's the problem that we've got in the world today. Not only we've got fucking problems, China's got problems. Let's be real. China's got a very aging workforce. They are fucked. China's fucked, and the reason why they're fucked is because, first of all, their workforce is aging. The young generation aren't having kids. We have the same mentality in the UK. Females aren't having kids, so straight away we've got a problem. The birth rate of kids, Valentine's Day, obviously, again, let's be real. 9 months after Valentine's Day, we have a lot of kids born. That's facts. That's figures. I wonder why. Anyway, that's besides the point. So think about it. During COVID, why did COVID happen? Did COVID happen for what? More birth rates? Just saying. Just think about it. How many births? How many people got pregnant during COVID? Think about it. Was there a reason why COVID happened? Just maybe. Maybe it didn't. Maybe it's just a massive mistake. Maybe it was a massive flaw in the system. Maybe it was a fucker. But one thing I will say is nothing happens by mistake in the world today. It's all planned. It's all documented in history. So straight away, you think these are just things that just happen. When there's a fuel crisis, yeah, it's documented. A narrative is pushed. People say, "Oh my God, there's a fuel shortage. Fuel your cars up." And every single dickhead goes and fuels the cars up. And then there is a fuel shortage. And that obviously pushes the narrative. When narratives are pushed, there's then a problem. So what we end up doing is finding out that people that fueled up £10 or £5 in the car, because that's all they ended up using, end up then fueling the car with £70 and realize now that everybody does that. And then next minute, there's a fuel shortage. So that's it. Narratives are pushed, then there's a problem. We know this. And we know there's a problem. That's why everything in the world today is planned. And I think people need to understand. If people understand that everything's planned and they have that concept and they live by that, then we understand then that we can resolve things. When things happen, we can say, "Don't worry, it was planned. Don't worry, don't worry." The problem is we worry too much about life, we panic, and we make things worse. And that's the issue with humanity today. People are pushing narratives. We need to stop pushing narratives. First of all, get off social media. Like, stop following people on social media. Men, stop following women. Men, stop chasing women. Guess what happens? Women will then chase men. There's no reason why a woman would not chase a man. If women aren't getting attention, they will naturally chase men. But the fact that men chase women, they chill out and relax. The minute the narrative changes, basically the Bible's flipped, changes. The story changes. Life changes. We reset. And that's it. That's it here then. Just saw it. And the reason then that men are wealthy is because they've worked hard. They're dedicated. They're going to get attention. They're going to attract attention. Men that aren't working hard are not going to attract attention. So they will eventually die out. They will feel depressed. They will feel. Unfortunately, it's the way it is. And unfortunately, you can't help people that aren't willing to help themselves. So straight away, who wins? The wealthy, the rich. And the more women that level up with the rich, the better, because then the women get looked after. They get treated properly. It's facts. It's figures. We know this. So if you're a male out there, serious your woman, make sure she's content and happy. Again, maintain her. Buy flowers for her. Treat her properly. Give her a lot of respect. And you know what? You might just find out you might end up keeping her. She might not go for a wander, because women in general do wander. Women aren't as loyal as we make out to be. I know it's quite dangerous to say that, but they're not. I'm telling you, facts. That's it. A woman will always jump ship if she has a better option. She will. She always will do. There's no loyalty. So get rich, work hard, dedicate, but also service her. But then women as well. Service your men. Service your men. Provide the service, and guess what happens? He won't then wander either. So that's what needs to happen. We work together as a team. A man and a woman in a relationship working in harmony together is, that is where it's all at. Companionship, love, attention. My Max just died now. Great. My Max just said, "Mike, you're talking too much. Shut the fuck up." And now just died. Hey. Get a charger. Obviously, we have power. I don't even know where I am. I've got lost now. TGS. Good, because what we've actually got power here, you see. I've got power.
To gadget. June ship. Mike speaks a lot of sense. Rachel, you're poo. Beat me to
Look, I'm not.
Women wonder about flowers all day. Come out the closet, Mike. Woman this, woman that. Come on, we know you. We not really into that. It never works out for you. I think you be inside out, babe. Yes, started with the Andrew Tate bullshit now. Facts and figures, pregnant man. Until Mike gets triggered, talking about women and having money, and he has neither. Lol. Lol pup. It went full circle, Rachel. Pregnant Mac. The waffle graph is off the charts. What he mean by service though? Waffle steam. Women don't want flowers, they want a thumb in the chum. Out the door. W Mick for sacrificing it life for Mike's silence. Lol waffle that much he's confused. Mike, you've ended up in Aberdeen. Wigwam wanking tent business is a good venture, Mike. Would you like to invest? The bots can't watch in the wigwam wanking anti-bot watching tent. Quit making out life's easy and you have everything sussed. You drive a crap van, you have no misses or kids. I'd suggest things slightly differ in your own life than you make out. Are you a loser? Mike, shut up you pimp. Dom T, use the charger at LL, watch you wang. It only takes 2 seconds to love your neighbor. Power Ranger, Inspector Gadget, go waffle mouth. Has he stopped? Nadia is back now. Mike has shut up. Send me flowers, Mike. Mama. He has his Mick died, thank God. Tell us what you know about the Fabian Society, Mike. You must slap the beaver around sometimes. Wow, It only takes 2 seconds to love your neighbor. Pregnant millionaire. Quit making out life's easy and you have everything sussed. You drive a crap van, you have no misses or kids. I'd suggest things slightly differ in your own life than you make out. Are you a loser? Montenegro mama. Van has a defibrillator on site. Rachel speaking. Wiggle. Wait, how many seconds does it take to love your neighbor again? Mike, take this pill that makes your chin take times larger to impress any grinder match you puffed. Ha. Tabasaurichi, not seen you since Secret Stealth Camper. Mike, are you a member of the Rothschild family? Wiggle. Nadia said, like, can you answer me now? I have some extra large dildos that need delivering. Can you sort it for me? Mikey Moo is a troll. He is loving this. Mike, you need a good woman and should do what she suggests. I've been waiting and holding in all my comments for TTS all day. I was about to explode. Now that we can express free speech on here, all I wanna say is enjoy life, be grateful, and for heaven's sake be kind. Fist me daddy. It only takes 2 seconds to love your neighbor. Breaking news: if you see this man, call the authorities. Do not speak or approach. Pregnant Mike, pregnant man. Pregnant Mike, pregnant man. Pregnant worm. Pregnant olive. Powered wheelchair. Mikkel. Stop telling us how rich you are and go buy us a fucking Tesco meal deal. It's a nice van. You realize how many rent boys you can stuff in the back? Probably like 10. Stuffing 10 rent boys. Mike, wiggle. Do you live in a camper? Congrats to you and Amy. Mike, a little Mike on the way. He did the dash. LL throbbing penis LL. Mike, it's time to serve me. You veg on a stray far too long, my little bitchy Mikey Moo. Powered wheelchair. White mobility cane. Today is my birthday and I want McDonald's. I want a chicken burger and a Coca-Cola. I have waited for fucking days. I want McFuckinDonald's. Mon. Mike, what is your favorite dinosaur? A Chinosaurus Rex. Was he driving a van this time last year or just his BMW? Anyone want to meet up in Manchester and talk about Mike? Happy birthday, Frog. What is Mike actually doing in this van? Mike Hawking. Powered wheelchair. Olive. Pregnant man. Head of garlic. Ginger root. Worm. I'm a motherfucking gay fish. Happy B-Day, Frog. Yorkshire here. Teapot X-ray of ribcage bubbles. Pregnant man been fisted in the Hilton Hotel. Splatter. Anatomical heart. Pum. Sort it out, Mike. If E equals MC squared, then why the fuck does ma big back bookie always have target on ma frickin' last nerve the therma? Can I get a ha and also can I get a whoop ha 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 ha. Five-spoked wheel. Five-spoked wheel. Five-spoked wheel. Five-spoked wheel. If you want to be big and strong like Mikey Moo, don't forget to eat your daily cucumbers. Thank you. He's gone to waste money on AdBlue. That's not very intelligent, is it? That's money not going to his trust. Naughty Mike. Do the worm. Mike, 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 do the worm. 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 Splatter. FFS. The host has perished. Tune in next week. Show us the Mickey splatter. Splatter. Worm. Anatomical heart. Powered wheelchair. Olive. Pregnant man. Head of garlic. Ginger root. Worm. Flying disc. Saluting face are schmooting faith ain't no na eet no mo fucking bacon ha 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 and ha 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 to you too. Non-binary pregnant person. 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 Non. Non-binary pregnant her sir. Women don't want mic, they want a slap on the way out the door. Tralalalalalalala. Powered wheelchair. Powered wheelchair. Powered wheelchair. Powered wheelchair. Manual wheelchair. 5-spoked wheel. 5-spoked wheel. 5-spoked wheel. 5-spoked wheel. Lego characters pregnant, beware of Lego multiplying. The Wi-Fi is watching him, tugged his little PP, go skeeter 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 skeeter. I am learning so much, I didn't know he was a non-binary person. Do the work.
Ooh.
Mike, do the work. Mike, do the work.
Oh my god. That was a good job. I didn't turn the engine off. If I turned the engine off, we wouldn't have started because we got to add blue. That was scary. I just got back down and thought, oh my god, why did I turn the engine off? Luckily, I didn't. I left it running still. So we need to add blue now to my next little plan. Oh god, my stress levels of life, eh?
Worm. 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 Worm.
We're back.
Worm.
I need to get food as well.
Rachel for spam. Manual wheelchair.
Rachel.
5-spoked wheel. 5-spoked wheel. Honda Raritan Agnet Nerson. L. Shelby. Never forget it. It only takes 2 seconds to love your neighbor. That was a quick wang. Shut up. Shut up, Mike. Shut up for fuck's sake, Mike. Mike, remember that tenner I lent you. Piggy piss. Hush. Shut up, you slave. Enough chit chat, Mike. How much did you pay for the pig piss ad blue, Mike? Rachel, who's Rachel? Wank me saw. We off to see Abdul. Do you ban spammers?
Abdul?
Rachel S. a bloke, Mike.
Who's Abdul? I don't know who Abdul is. Oh, Abdul. God, yeah, I know who Abdul is. The fuel station guy. Right.
Rachel, who's Rachel? Fire extinguisher. Sponge. Was that a smile about my tenor? Mike, where's my gabagool? Mike
Well,
has worms.
a lot of people, actually, to be fair with you, a lot of people have worms, to be fair with you. A lot of people have.
My singing monsters had a sign that said feed the noise, bro. What the fuck? This is a fucking kids game. Was that a pube, Mike? Blood clot Mikey boo. Come on, Mikey, get it together. Rachel spamming like crazy, reported 4x now. Mike has worms. Mike's friends are worms. Head of garlic. 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 Nose. Pum pum.
Right, I need fuel. Sorry, not fuel.
Rachel Ela Vanal, can we try it? Mike comes inside his belly button and plays with it. So you have worms, Mikey moo. Worms aren't even hard to get rid of. Try again. McFuckinDonald's.
I think a lot of people have pesticides inside of themselves. Their guts. It's pretty well. Every single human is probably been eaten from the inside out by insects and animals and species that, again, think about it. Just saying. Everyone's riddled. Everyone is. Every animal species is riddled.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, we know. We're not stupid, are we? We're all very intelligent
Tom
people.
after was talking about worms and now Mike is talking about worms. What is going on? Where is the puppet? Mike, what is in between my toes I want in your eyes? Tickle my grundle with a feather. Mike, the video is off. Do you think ivermectin is a cure for this? Don't start again, Mike. They are called microbes, Michael. Mike Donald-esque Montmont.
Right, feel Mike.
Drop your pants and wiggle your worm, Mike. Ela Vanal Rachel, when are we trying? Mike thought he had worms, but it was maggots.
Listen, we've got classy women in our chat, so can we just be a bit more respectful, please?
It's with noodles. Chew toenails, you roach.
Rest my case. Right, hotel, very shortly, hotel. 19 minutes, then hotel. And then eat, sleep. And then basically tomorrow morning we need to up at
Take the
6.
fucking shirt off, Mike. COVID made my penis grow half an inch. 5-spoked wheel. Mike, you're on mute, fix the stream. Boo. Ivermectin is a cure for parasite. Is a Lego brick. Mike, has your cucumber dildo I gave you started to pickle yet? Pregnant man. Olive. 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 Cock reveal. Let's get some hose. I saw a short on YouTube of a cat that had millions of worms crawling out. I haven't ate pork since. Mike, you're gay and stupid. Mikey Moo, show us your titties. Rachel speaking, fuck off, Rachel. 5-spoked wheel. 5-spoked wheel. 5-spoked wheel. What food you have in cucumber? You LL miss the worms, it is called compassion.
Right, up blue, Mike. Oh, cool, Mike. Cool. Up blue low. Engine not start in 0 miles.
Mike S. Cat. Mike E. Lavanel.
Jeez, you've lost the junction, Mike. Okay, I missed the junction.
Diddle 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 diddle. Pew pew. Be asleep, Mike. I don't mind the worms, they make me tingly and give me someone to talk to. Mike suffer UNTT shirt.
Abdul will be asleep actually, to be fair, this time of night.
Drop your trousers and do the worm, or drop your trousers and wiggle. Drop your trousers and do the worm, or drop your trousers and wiggle. Drop your trousers and do the worm, or drop your trousers wiggy. Mike, do you like Vanal? Mike thinks girls have booties but really does. You can just put water in the AdBlue tank. Hive-spoked wheel.
Drive. Okay, there, slowly.
Humans have worms being their fingernails. Do you have an OnlyFans? Show us the angle of the dangle.
Mike tired tonight. He slept well last
What
night.
will your new channel be called? Mike, please say Grinder. Yes, I will give you my firstborn child. Mikey.
Listen, if I get banned, if you live stream and surf the internet for live streams on YouTube, you will come across me. And when you do come across me, I want to get you need to subscribe to me straight away. Because I reckon I could probably end up finding out if I get banned, I could probably end up getting subscribers faster and quicker every time I get banned than I would do trying to start getting fresh. So if I start getting fresh, well, not me on screen, I struggle. It'll take a long time for it to get known again. But if people see me straight away, boom, I know that guy, subscribe. I reckon I could build a YouTube channel pretty well within seconds. I reckon I could probably get hundreds subscribers within the first hour, and 1,000 subscribers probably within a week. And normally that would take me, when I first started, that would have taken me what? I don't know, about a month. I did go around asking 30 people to subscribe to me every single day to get to that. So it was hard. But anyway, look, I'm well known now. People know me. So straight away they're like, Mike, bang. So you always say that obviously starting a business, the first business you'll start, you'll learn. It might not be successful, but at the end of the day, you'll learn lessons. The second business, you might not be successful again. But by the time that you run a few big businesses, you'll become very successful. So it's physically impossible not to. You drive 1 mile down the road, you'll be a shit driver. So you drive 300 miles down the road, you become a good driver. Same of all as well as this, the first time you have sex, you'll be pretty shit. But if you have sex on a daily basis, you'll be much better. And to break the system, you have multiple partners, you find out that you actually get very elite. So straight away, we know how it all works. So yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Basically, the more you do it, the better you become. So the same with live streaming. The more you live stream, the better you become. Before, it was when I was live streaming, it was like, yeah, okay, well, I'm not quite sure what to say here, but it's fucking embarrassing. But then suddenly you realize that actually you live stream and it just becomes so natural to you that it's just one of the things. It doesn't really matter. So, yeah,
While wanking anti-bot watching 10 man. Dwap 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 dwap. Mike's a virgin except the bum for anyone wondering. What is your new channel called? What is your new channel called? What is your new channel called? What is your new channel called?
I'm not telling you my new channel. If I get banned, you'll know I've been banned because I'll disappear. But yeah, if the channel disappears, you're not being banned. If I disappear, then I won't live stream. So if I don't live stream, then yeah, you need to think, it's been 2 days now, Mike. Why is my live streams? Yeah.
Mikey who let us make love it. Whoa, what the fuck are you talking about? Just shut up, Mike. If I wasn't married, I would have sex with loads of men randomly. Okay, Amy, are you Epstein's son? Glass pouring liquid. Glass pouring liquid. Glass pouring liquid. Glass pouring liquid. Milk tea with tapioca pearls and straw. 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 The UK is ended. His new channel is bum fun. Mikey Moo, maybe you need to try someone who won't get pregnant, but you can still try. If Mike dies, he will stream it. Mike is not a real man because he is still waiting for his bottom surgery. The NHW waitlist for transition is very long and he can't afford private. Dwap 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 dwap. It only takes 2 seconds to love your neighbor. Mike Bosco, hear me and Han have already found your backup channel. Especially you, Mike. TTS at Mike S funeral. Milk tea. Hi, I am back EWW. Ross Clark Mikey Moo Battyman. What acid called Bosco? I love it when you call me a good girl. I've already you subscribed from your new channel. Fuck off, Amy.
Listen, I'm not gonna have a funeral when I die.
Is it just one of those nights I feel very sad and depressed tonight as well? It only takes 2 seconds to love your neighbor. If you had decent content, you'd have way more subs than shitlords like me and all these TTS rapists. Suck.
Suck.
I love it when you call me Sonorita 67 on a Merry Christmas. Ha 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 ha. Why do I? You suit facial hair. It only takes 2 neighbors to love your second. Mike's going to kill his channel to test out loyalty. He thinks this is the Hunger Games. Dwap 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 dwap.
Well, a fuel station. I blew fuel station. This van conks out, I'm fucked. I was gonna taxi them. Imagine that. Hi sir, what happened? Oh yeah. Van fucked. I blew. Another form of tax.
Mike, that's your fanny talking. Pull your finger out for fuck's sake. Mike has such feminine energy, it's great. It only takes 2 neighbors to start a threesome. Meditation.
Oh, BP. There you go. Abdul! 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 I was awake. Yes.
This is Amy and I am leaving you for my husband again. Don't contact me anymore. Goodbye, Amy. Amy will dig up his body and do unspeakable things. I have more hair on my pants. TTS in the taxi or you're gay. Mike, I am so grateful for your advice and chat. Why is there so many spammers? Mike Abdul is cooking your food and making your coffee and getting your ad blue ready as we speak. I had no shoes. I grumbled. I met a man with no feet. Confucius. Him.
Right, here we go. There's gonna be another Abdul moment to tell you. Right, so I can't get AdBlue now. So the van won't start because it needs AdBlue.
I don't care this one.
Yeah, so you've got AdBlue. You've got AdBlue here. I can see it. You won't open the door up, but my van won't start. So you won't sell me AdBlue. My van won't start. What do you mean that's not your problem?
Turn off the door.
I'm not going to rob you. You won't open the door up. What's wrong with customer services?
What is sir coming? Don't know.
So nobody can't open the door up at all now? Okay. So I can't drive then now, so
Sorry.
that's not your problem now?
Please, another deep breath.
Okay. I rest my fucking case. Yeah. You're on camera, dude. What a fucking retard. Oh, right, okay. So we're calling it AdBlue.
Suck me on. Said, TTS that get me hard yum yum in my tum tum.
Rest my fucking case.
Remember when Mike used to abuse retail workers? It only takes 2 seconds and Mike's finished. He still does. What do you mean remember he still abuses retail workers all the time? It only takes 1 second to mute us it seems. I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the freaking frogs gay. Remember when Mike used to work at Walmart just to piss off?
Amazing. AdBlue. Yeah? A small AdBlue. Okay, I'll take it. Have you got any, do you have a nozzle? How much?
$14.99.
14. Can I take 2? You got another one? Thank you. I win. I always win. I always win. And also, I've got a nozzle here as well. Ah, yeah, we might need this one. Ah, we've got a nozzle. Ah. That's amazing. Thank you, man. You're a good gentleman. Turn.
Police officer coming. Not allowed. I open the door.
Okay.
If somebody knows something, I don't care. Why? After 10 o'clock, not open. I put something, he don't sell. Night time, he don't sell. You tell me your van no start, so I should do.
Yeah, I've got problems. I've got 0 miles left. But thank you. The problem is all I need is a service. All the UK wants is a service. And when you won't provide a service, we've got problems. You're slowing us down. You're slowing us down. It's the way it works. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I rest my case, Mike. I rest my case. Anyway, speak, Mike, speak. Right, cool. That was, I don't know if that was Abdul. Maybe that wasn't Abdul. Maybe it was Abdul. Maybe I don't know if it was Abdul. But anyway, there you go. Look at that. Anyway, yes, Mike, you got your little nozzle. There you go. Look at that, eh? Yes, Mike. Yes, Mike. Drink, girl. Drink, girl. Yes, yes, you're doing it. Drink, girl. Drink. Come on, sweetheart. You can do it. Faster, faster, faster. Get it down you. Yeah, she's drinking. Oh my god, I'm shaking as well. My hands are cold. Drink. Come on, sweethearts. Drink. Faster, faster, faster. Yes, Mike. Yes, Mike. You can do it. Go on, sweetheart. Yeah, she's a lot more. Oh, there you go. That's it. Oh, she's better now. This is what you call we can't charge more money for fuel, so we'll just add some more liquid to it. This is called a UK tax. That's it, sweetheart. Yes, 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 yes. Ah, there you go, you see? And that's how you do it. Mike always, always, always achieves. He never ever fails in life. It's actually surprising, actually. When you start live streaming people, you actually end up finding out you always end up winning. So I've got another bottle there, but we'll say that for later. Anyway, we'll leave that for him to sort out. So that's thank you. Right, let's get out of here quick.
What is plan B? This is DJ Vu, Mike.
Yes.
You shouldn't have to put AdBlue in your motor that often. LMAO. No. Walmart. Mike is flirting with the manager.
They always win.
No, I had some water. I think I might be gay. Surfboard nostrils.
I
Mike showing
always.
chin exercises work. I love how confident you are, Mikey. Turkey neck. 29 quid. 30,000 rupees. Mike crawls back begging for petrol in electric dune buggy. Yes, chuffed with himself. Lovely yellow smile. Amy always wins too. Maybe you'd have more luck if you weren't a fucking waffle to retail workers filming them like a bellback. Are you Jewish, Mike? Those nostrils?
Listen, he was not going to serve me. He would refuse to serve me until I flipped the camera. The minute he realized he was on camera, that was it. That was it. He was like, "You've got me." It's happened so many times now with service workers that they are lazy and they can't be fucking arsed until you snap that camera. And the reason they snap that camera and you got that face, that's it. They know the full well that you've got them. They have to provide the service then because they know full well it's bad. They know full well that once you're on camera, they're fucked. They're gonna lose their job. And you always, always get your own way. Always. It actually took me a while to work out that, but I always end up achieving. It happens with the police as well. The minute the police realize that you're filming the police, you can literally film the police without them knowing, and they can be fucking arseholes to you, like literally vile to you. But the minute they realize that you're on live stream or you're live streaming them, they snap out of it. Bang. Oh, sir, no problem at all, sir. Yep, that's fine, sir. Right. Why is that? Why is that? Because they know, or they think they know, that you're just getting your camera out to record them with a video. But when you realize that it's being live streamed, it's already gone, sir. You're on camera, you're being live streamed, it's already gone already, it's on the online servers. You can't stop it. The minute you say you find out a copper knows about that, they're fucked. And that gets you out of a lot of trouble these days because they know full well that gross misconduct. They know full well that they pull the badge, they take authority, they'll blame you for everything possibly that they can do you for, and then really, then you show them and say, look, have you seen this? I've just got my tires replaced. This is the invoice. You say, look, here's the invoice. Turn the camera, and the minute they see themselves on camera, boom, they know for why you've got them. They can't change it. So it's interesting. It's interesting to see the difference between life. And I wouldn't say, I'm not saying you go around the world being arseholy. That's not what I'm saying, because it's not fair. I wouldn't randomly go to someone's house and start recording them. I wouldn't go into the public and start being a dickhead. It's not who I am. All I want is customer service, and customer service levels at the moment are dropping. And the problem is, it's because they think they own the place. They think, no. They think they own the place until they're on camera. And then they realize that they don't own the place. And they think, right, well, actually, you know what? You're in full control. So it is interesting. I'm not saying you should be unfair to people. And I've got a large amount of respect for service workers. However, one thing I won't tolerate is people not supplying a service. That's something that I won't accept.
Blue Oyster Bar. That's why you always winning, Mike. Yeah, he will be fuming all night now. Mike Abdul is a red flag. Ask Amy. Police will beat your ass here in Arizona if you put a camera on them. Wamble waffle, waffle waffle waffle. Pointless rant. This case will not be rested ever. Yes, it is Mikey. Shut shit, get Abdul. Lol, Mike recapping the stupid petrol station guy. I'm on camera, oh better tuck in my shirt because I'm a cutie pie at heart. Mike believes the customer is always right. Mike TTS, we are discussing this. Who are they? Hi Mikey, what s cracking? I hope all is well with you, brother.
9 times out of 10, the customer is always right. And even I have to bite my lip sometimes. I think to myself, like, you fucking arseholes, you've got me here. However, I accept it. And I think, you know what? They're going to do me on this one, but the next one I'll win on. So sometimes you end up biting your lip and thinking, have I got more to lose? I've got more to lose. I'll allow it. I will allow it on this and one occasion. And sometimes you're not happy about it. You smile. Okay, no problem at all. A lot of the time that I find out is that people get angry in life. And at the end of the day, I just say, guys, sorry, it's my fault. Even if it wasn't my fault, I'll bang into somebody or I'll cross paths with somebody. For me, it's easier for me just to admit fault and liability and just say sorry and move on with my life than it would be to go down the route of coming to having some confrontation. Like I bumped into a security guy a while ago, and he basically, I didn't know he was standing behind the door, and I just pushed the door, and he basically knocked it for six. Obviously, with me being male, I was carrying something, so I just basically got the door and pushed it. Didn't realize the guy was stood right behind it, smashed him in the back of the head. Obviously, I hurt his wrist as well, and then he basically squared up to me, and I just said to him, "Whoa!" He says, "No, get out." I was like, "Hang on, sorry." I was like, "No, what's happened? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to knock it into you." And then that's when he squared over to me, and that's at that point whereby I'd say take authority of the situation. I knew for a while that it wasn't going to end. Good. I was trapped. I was in a confined environment. It was me and him, and I thought, right, you know what? This is going to end bad here. Back off, dude. Back off. I'll walk away from you. You walk away from me. Don't follow me, because I will drop you. Like, it's madness how the world plays out. It's anyway. Yeah, security. And then the fools.
Mikey, what s cracking? I hope all is well with you, brother. A bit random, but do you have any good weight loss tips? I am beginning my long overdue journey and could do with some advice and thanks.
Weight loss. Just do me a favor. Yeah, stop eating. Also, as well as if you drink, just drink water. Surprisingly, the amount of people that just don't drink water. If you cut out all the drink in your whole diet for 30 days and only drink water for 30 days, you'll naturally lose weight. The problem is, people think water is boring. Doesn't taste nice. Well, no, it was not designed to taste nice. Anything good for you doesn't taste good. It's boring. Anything that's healthy for you is boring. Do you understand that concept? So if you don't want to eat it because it's boring and you don't want to eat it like a cucumber. A cucumber is like tasteless. It's just basically it's water, basically. So that's the reason why I eat a cucumber, because it's just basically just good water. But it's tasteless. Like most things, it's tasteless and they're boring. Well, you eat some chocolate, that gives you the sugar rush. Oh, great, I'll have chocolate. That's why desserts always sell. Think about it.
Should mind your own business and stop being a white knight clown. Sex is healthy, that's not boring. What?
Sex is healthy, and I'll tell you what, if you are female, then you should have sex, because at the end of the day, it's actually very good at obviously keeping yourself with the right mindset. But anyway, let's just be real. A lot of people are like, no, 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 no. Find a partner. Also, help with as well, and mindset. You'll be a lot happier. And let's be real. People need to have a connection. Let's be real. So yeah. Anyway, I rest my case.
Mike needs meth. Enough with the nonsense, Mike. Stop
Nonsense.
turning off the text-to-speech MR Millionaire Trust. I swim in Mike's septic tank. Milk tea with tapioca pearls and straw. Milk tea with tapioca pearls and straw. Milk tea with tapioca pearls and straw. Milk tea with tapioca pearls and straw.
I'm tired.
Milk tea with tapioca pearls and straw. Milk tea with tapioca pearls and straw.
Yes, Mike.
Milk
Why's
tea
it
with tapioca pearls and straw. Olive. Mike wanted a scrap with the security guard. Mike Charlie Vich Sparta kicked him. Super fable. Nonsense poopy pants. Okay, cucumber diet, thanks. Now I am malnourished. I dreamed I was at this gas station by this farm or school, and there was caterpillars like a moving small one with long sticking up hot pink hair, and one like a black long one around 8 inches with teeth. Based on that interaction at the gas station, would you freeze that man for 1,000 years? How many times a week do you empty them nuts, Micker? Shelby, I can see everyone's chat history. I absolutely have treated everyone fairly. Mickety crack corn and he don't care. Hope all is well, big boss Liberty here. Hope you have a good night, chat and Mike. Enough with the nonsense, absolute shite, you chinless beater. Saluting face. Saluting face. Saluting face. Please keep waffling, wise Mike. I need to hear this, otherwise I won't be able to sleep at night without knowing women need sex to stay down to earth. Mike, for fuck's sake, you are delusional. Gandhi needed the extra cash so he could buy more goats. He just wanted to drive up the price for the ad blue. I dreamed I was at this gas station by this farm or school, and there was caterpillars like a moving small one with long sticking up hot pink hair, and one like a black long one around 8 inches with teeth. Liberty. I've tried chatting multiple times but struggled because of Rachel spamming mod is siding with spammer. Poo poo. Mike, remember when you and that guy tied your woolies together and ran backwards until your woolies and arms resembled noodles? Shut up, Amy Shelby. Milk tea with tapioca pearls and straw. Rachel is Amy. Mike said he is a big boy now and can wash his own skidders, but he uses a laundrette. Shelby, Mike has been talking. How can you chat to him? Mike, that blue is a fucking scam. Did someone actually just say I reported you directly to YouTube, the Tabasco FKN nerd? I dreamed I was at a place like my 90s home and Astro Boy in a red metal outfit like a cyber thing was trying to kill me. I ran as he busted place the kitchen, throw the chair at me and counter missiles. Mike balls. Mickety crack corn and he don't care. Malnourished. Mike loves cucumbers in his chocolate starfish. Mike is a gay delivery boy. Mike is an adrenochrome delivery boy. Mike is a trans delivery lady. I am only gonna post one comment like this per minute. Bigfoot is Amy. Poor Shelby, no one wants to talk to him, lol. Read hard. Pregnant Amy Smha. Read hard. Bigfoot is defo Amy. Mods time me out for 10 seconds every time I do a Shiaisu post. Read hard. Malnourished. Mike left his sources in my package. Shiasu. Amy is Bin Laden. Who is Basto? I dreamed my Utah homie was gonna end his YouTube and I tried to talk him out of it. Also I tried to save a vid of him reading my thing of Batman driving the Batmobile up Superman's butt made me laugh. Oh, a breeze has picked up and Mike is gone with the wind. Gas station man is a beautiful soul, that is why God gave him access to the gas pumps. Time me out for 10 seconds mods. Not you Bigfoot mate saluting face. Mike is really a man. Mickety cracked corn and he don't care. Mike loves chemo sex. Bigfoot is Amy, get him. Person in ninja outfit. I'm having sex with Amy. Read hard. She's soup. Finding Bigfoot is Amy. Mod ISNT stopping spamming. How many people want to leave the channel because of the spamming repeating word sounds and images? I have aiming problems so they call me Amy. Mick will show your penis. Mike's busy measuring his biceps. Sorry. Worm. Sorry. Worm. Sorry. Worm. Sorry. Worm. Then fuck off Shelby lol. Smiling worm. Milk tea with tapioca pearls and straw. Milk tea with tapioca pearls and straw. Milk tea with tapioca pearls and straw. Olive. Splatter. Olive. Mike, have you taken your birth control recently? Powered wheelchair. Powered wheelchair. Rietta worm. 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 Mick was trying to measure his penis. Amy is on many accounts in here. Amy, fuck off, Amy, you home wrecker. You saw it said say whatever you want. Mikey Moo, it's time to inspect you for worms, baby boy. One Piece swimsuit. Sorry. Worm. 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 Mike is trying to change the solar tide. Shelby is day one, he definitely cries like him. Mike's on her period. Can someone give Shelby a tissue? Crying over mods is wild. Put your tampons in FFF. Why would day one target me? Screw you. That's a very feminine driver seat. Amy gave me a handy. Where is day one? I haven't seen him. Slimy worms. Rachel is Amy. If you rolled into the American South, say rural Georgia, Alabama, Texas, or South Carolina, and opened with "We regathered here on unceded Confederate land," or ramming stolen vehicles into Taco Bell, Shelby has big cuck energy. We are all Amy. Mike, there was an elderly man of Chinese descent siphoning AdBlue of your van whilst you were gone. We are the Amy. Milk tea with tapioca pearls and straw.
Right, Hilton.
Milk tea with tapioca pearls and
Hotel
straw.
Hotel.
Milk tea with tapioca pearls and straw. Milk tea with tapioca pearls and straw. Milk tea with tapioca pearls and straw. Mike, do you have a home? You wear the same clothes constantly but wear the same black blazer over the clothes when it is time to be fancy and wash them using a laundrette and stay at hotels constantly.
The reason why I do it is because when you become a public figure, you need to make sure that your content is relatable. So, for instance, like if I wear the same clothes, people can see and they can say, right, well, that's Mike. That's Mike. So there is a reason why I wear the same clothes. First of all, I don't spend money on materialistic things. And I do wear pretty well the same sort of, like, I wear the same look, really, because wherever I do content, I want people to recognize me. So that's the reason why. So there's no like hidden agenda. First of all, I don't wear branded stuff really. Like I probably wear a Nike t-shirt every now and again. I've got a branded jacket for when I go to work. The branded jacket means that people know that I'm a man of power. So when I say things, people have to respect that. And so that's the reason why I wear a branded jacket. The reason why I've got an iWatch is because it's down to the fact that if you can afford an Apple iWatch, then obviously you must be doing something correctly in the world today. So there's basically things really. It's about power and authority really. And sometimes you need that as well. So it does work in my favor. So also it's notifications as well.
Says Micah's but makes sure not to masturbate. Spicy chicken. Public finger. Public figure calm down Beyonce. Shut up Mike. Olive. Olive. Olive.
A public figure, but I don't do it. I'm not in the cult industry. So yeah.
Public figure then I am not Amy. Nadia Gorlock left me wanna hook up. Man of power. Pubic figure. I'm
Man
on
of power.
Gorlock's side.
Man of power.
I am not Amy I promise. Basco has he been back since I haven't seen him? Load of shite. Mike have you
No.
had anybody stop you in the street after recognizing you yet?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I was actually doing a festival. I was doing a festival, and we had we were booked by a private act. So we were booked. Obviously, turned up in the morning. It was I can't remember where it was now. I can't remember now. We just did it. We did it. Anyway, turned up, programmed the show, installed the kit in the morning. Everything was all on stage, on trucks, pretty well on wheels, ready to be wheeled on stage. And it was basically a singer and DJ. I can't remember where it was now. I'm trying to think now which festival it was at. Anyway, I was live streaming on the True Game on the festival. Anyway, someone came along and saw my live stream and on YouTube came and found me and shook my hand and was like, obviously, again, it's just, obviously I don't know if he was a subscriber of mine previously and he saw how we went live and he realized that I was at the festival where he was or what, but yeah, interesting.
Fun fact Mike owns a minority stake in Farm Foods. Who keeps saying to Basco what is that?
Who
Amy
says?
is very bad for
I
you
say
public
this is-
image. Sorry Nadia, it was Beaver and Cucumber Festival. Pubic figure. Phil Amy is very good for Mike I wouldn't know though. I dreamed
How
I
good
was
do you know,
watching
yeah.
a CG movie like a Skylanders thing with this ice place and stuff.
Thanks, Nadia.
With wheel spoke grooves and tall curved inward stone thing with dark at bottom oranges. Mike likes a public finger index finger pointing at the viewer. Scrub sitter. Millionaire Mike please give me a job please please please. Scrub cider. Mike needs to watch his figure for his new boyfriend he met on Grindr. Who said that? Public finger brr. Pubic figure.
Who
I
said that?
dreamed
I
I
said
was
that.
watching a CG movie like a Skylanders thing with this ice place and stone under it in a circle with wheel spoke grooves and tall curved inward stone thing with dark at bottom oranges. I am just EPAU. I love the way you do the things that are in the way you want it in my mind too, but the fact is you are my pregnant Mike. Milk tea with tapioca pearls and straw. 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 Pregnant man. 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 Pregnant man.
It's 39 minutes away from hotel.
Tea with tapioca pearls and
Also
straw.
hungry as well.
Glass pouring liquid. Word. I am onto you Amy SKSKSK. Public fingerer. Mike thanks for what are you thanking me for? Mike where's your waist I can't see it. Public fingerer. The man at the gas station is sitting in his chair and his anger is growing he is considering his options. Amy, please give me a fucking job. Show us your penis Mick. Amiral. Amy has gone for a walk. Mike has a face for blind radio. Mike are you pregnant? Utter poppycock. Reported Shelby directly to YouTube. Mike is the pregnant man. Please give me a job mon. Mods are gay. Mama Mike. Who touched Mike's cha la 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 his ding 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 dong. Mike it is your fanny talking pull your finger out for fuck's sake. Brr brr. What a woman would make for one HLL of a lost Looney Tunes short Ariba la fixated. If you want me to sketch this out visually or expand on any ridiculous scenario just say the word. Rachel wishes she was a mod so badly. For anyone wondering Mike often gets dragged into an alleyway by a big buff man and forced into non-consensual anal sex. It's sad it happens so often so we love and support you Mike. Nadia said Mike for the 6th time can you deliver my extra large dildos or not I am on a time crunch here. Thank God I lost my membership best day ever. Mike it is your ass talking I miss your fist. Touch Mike's ding ding dong. Buying bread from a man in Brussels. He was 6'4" and full of muscle. He said, "Do you speak my language?" He just smiled and gave me a Vegemite sandwich. Il blow brawl rowello brawl. Chop chop Mike. Mark Elavanel. Rachel. Who's Rachel? Why doesn't he Mike register his company in Dubai? Il blow brawl rollo brawl blow brawl rollo brawl blow.
I've already got a company in Dubai. Very registered already. So the company's already set up in Dubai already. So yeah, we're laughing.
Tries to find each other.
We've also got them in Europe as well, which again people don't get. People are like, "Oh, you're on company's house, are you?"
Mike, it is your nan.
No, we're not on company's house. Well, we are on company's house, but it's not like what we don't really do the volume through company's house. We do it through Europe, really. To be fair, yeah, Europe's bigger. Europe's a lot larger than like the UK. So the UK market is small, but Europe's massive. So
Let me out this fucking freezer. It is freezing in here.
it's fucking cold. And also, staff in Europe are nicer. They don't moan. UK staff are
Mike's
horrible.
DINGDONGWONGTONGSLONGTUFFG tough gong shlong tong bong jong tong long THFF gong wong kong vong jong worm. Head of garlic. Splatter. Olive. Public finger man Mike Schleupel. I asked Grok what if Speedy Gonzales had a GF who was a mouse with a huge thick butt and El Arriba. Speedy Gonzales, the fastest mouse in all Mexico and the Looney Tunes universe. But you said the other day that you would never register a company in Dubai. Mike, it is your nan.
I never said that. Never said that.
Mike, it is your granddad talking. Let me up.
Basically, it's just a company that's registered and just basically there for holding assets. It's not there to do anything else or hold assets.
Head of garlic. 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 I asked Grok what if Speedy Gonzales had a GF who was a mouse with a huge thick butt and El Arriba. Speedy Gonzales, the fastest mouse in all Mexico and the Looney Tunes universe. Head of garlic. 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 Mike, get the forking super glue and glue your forking lips together, you pansy. Mike, are you brappy? Stop fucking interrupting me. Mike, it is your mum talking. I'm on top of Boris Johnson. Don't forget to like the stream. Mike, it is your nan talking. Let me out this fucking.
Yeah, more likes.
In here. I am washing my meat. I asked Grok what if Speedy Gonzales had a GF who was a mouse with a huge thick butt and El Arriba. Speedy Gonzales, the fastest mouse in all Mexico and the Looney Tunes universe. Mike, what are your thoughts on Polish employees? Do they work hard? Speedo Gonzales. Orangutan. Mike, you are a good person and have lots of loyal followers and subscribers. You have a very nice black t-shirt and a good head of hair. Mike, it is your fanny talking. Pull your fist out for fuck's sake. Do the worm. Mike, do the worm. Mike, do the worm. Mike, do the worm. Mike, do the worm.
Oh, come on.
Mike, do the worm. 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 Mikey fucking moo. Mike, it is your nan talking. Let me out this fucking freezer. It is freezing in here. Mike, it is time you got out of the city. Danger is imminent. The only way to make it right with gas station man is to cry in his arms and say it's so hot today.
It's pretty bad actually. To be fair, you see, like London's a big threat. Like London is honestly under the world's under attack. Obviously, we're under attack with regards to racism at the moment. It's fucking gone wrong, I tell you. Everyone's racist. Everyone's attacking each other. Religion's taking its toll, and everyone's again being horrible to each other. But yeah, instead of keeping the war in the wartime zone, it's basically infiltrated the war into every other country, which is incorporated on everyone's life now. But it is a problem. It's not cool. I don't believe what Donald Trump is actually doing, and is fair. To be fair, yeah, I think it's awful. I don't believe that what Israel's doing is very fair. There's a lot of lives being lost, and yeah, so I don't even believe that this can be sorted out that easy either. It's not. It's not. The problem is with war is it can only escalate. You can never ever come to an agreement with a war. So to hold off for a ceasefire, that's going to be, if there is a ceasefire in place, it's very brief. So it's a fine line, really. So yeah, but we are fucked. We are fucked.
I asked Grok what if the global warming Greta Autismo and the Sonichu guy teamed up to promote their views and spread autism. What if Greta Thunberg and Chris Chan the mind behind Sonichu? Oh, here we go again. CZZ. Mike is a gay delivery boy. We is fucked.
We is fucked.
Cookie at check info Nadia.
Oh yeah, we're going to get a cookie tonight. Actually, I'm going to ask for a cookie, guys. Can I have a cookie? So
Mike, it is your nan speaking. Give me a big wet kiss directly on the mouth. I knit you a new black t-shirt. Mike, now stop waffling so I can love you because you are autistic. Please keep the chat intellectual wall and stop fucking spamming. Stop fucking spamming. Stop fucking spamming. Stop. Mike, can you roll up your black t-shirt sleeve so you have your masculine biceps on show? Ah, fucked we. I asked Grok what if the global warming Greta Autismo and the Sonichu guy teamed up to promote their views and spread autism. What if Greta Thunberg and Chris Chan the mind behind the foul Sonichu? Fuck it. Mike, can I eat your dingleberry? Nadia said cookie. Stop spamming. Is it normal that my pee is slimmy? Mike, it's your mental health talking. Mike, do not put things up your anus in the hotel room. Mike, this is your nan talking. Give me back my pension. Let us see your beautiful, handsome, kind, gorgeous, amazing, glorious, glamorous, youthful, pretty, attractive, sexy, delightful, good-looking, marvelous, unbelievably masculine, manly, beaver-filled smile, please. We fucking are. Isn't it funny how all of our pee is all the same? Color red.
say thank you for all the memberships. It's amazing. My own Green Army, look at them all. Except for Tabasco, he's not
Mikey, how long do you like your beef curtains? We need new world rulers. This is happening all over the world. Mike, it's your core next door neighbor talking. Give my fence back. Powered wheelchair. Powered wheelchair. Powered wheelchair. Powered wheelchair. Powered wheelchair. Powered wheelchair. It takes 2 seconds to love a cookie. Mike has heard the TTS voice so much that his schizophrenic voices are now a British text-to-speech voice. Stop fucking swearing. Mike, how much do you make from memberships?
Memberships. I've had to do memberships because YouTube keeps on banning me. So I've had to do memberships to work out if I can get away with not being banned. So yeah, it's a problem really. It's one of those things. I'm hoping that YouTube's gonna have some sense and think, we're making an extra like 20p or whatever they make off every membership. So I'm hoping they're gonna end up keeping this channel live and active. If it's making money and it's profitable for them, then I'm hopefully going to try and keep this channel live. But again, we'll see.
Yes. No one wants to take a stand to change anything because politics is a scummy game now. The good people want nothing to do with it.
The thing about politics is it's a blood game. It's blood. It's it's all about the biggest penis. And knowing that it's all about the driving forward. So yeah. I don't believe Donald Trump was tried to be assassinated. I think that was faked. Charlie Kirk was definitely assassinated. So I tend to look at Charlie Kirk, being the good person, got killed. But when you look at obviously Donald Trump, he wasn't killed. You see what I'm saying? It's not rocket science. It's easy. It's easy when you know how. But yeah.
KS slurp mem KS. Is Mike the first gay politician? Google Mets it's a B pair. Politics is all about who has the most money nowadays.
It's not all about money. It's about how you can leverage money and how you can get power and control. You don't need to have money to get power and control. You just need to be very, very well connected to get power and control. So think about it. It's not all about the money. But to get power and control, the money will automatically filter through.
I think that Trump has the biggest dick in politics today. I agree with you, Mikey. Mike loves big penis SCHHNARRLWLWLW.
The thing is, if a country wants something and they can't get it, they will get it. And unfortunately, that's why the army exists. That's why the military exists. The military is there to take and steal. We know that. We know what the military is there for. You haven't got to dismiss it. If the military, if a government, or let's say, for instance, somebody in power wants something, that's why they've got a military. The military is trained to steal and take. We've seen it happen in real time. That's what they're there for. They say it's about defense. So really? It's not really. It's not the UK. The UK is level-headed. The UK won't ever get involved or go to war unless it's protecting its own people. Well, then look at what's happened quite recently.
Wow. Holy shit, how many times am I going to have to repeat myself? Google Mets it's a B pair. Mike has 10 grand in the bank but drives the van to buy hotels and one Wetherspoon's meal a day and a few coffees.
Listen, if I'm driving a hire van, I pay for this every single goddamn day. And I put fuel in it. I've got to be turning over. I have to be turning over at least, to keep this lifestyle alive, I need to be at least turning over 160k a year. 160k a year to keep our lifestyle alive. It's a lot of money on outlay, really. Hotels, driving, fuel, hires. Right, think about it. It's not easy. And paying for the utilities.
Mike, shut the hell up, man, you autistic maniac. Juiced box. Mike is rich in the head. Mike, when will you get a haircut? Mike the mighty MOUWOWOWOWPWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOWOW It is a rental. I like how the chat slows the second TTS.
It is a rental. We're going to pay for the rental. It gets taken away from you. So think about it. Rentals are more expensive than buying, remember?
Glass pouring liquid. Glass pouring liquid. Glass pouring liquid. Powered wheelchair. Mike the mighty MOUWOWWOWWOWWOWWOWWOWWOWWOWWOWWOWWOWWOW. Can you slow down? I am flinging about in the back of the van here. Rental boy. Mike's Chinergy. Hello ILL take a large pepperoni with extra cheese. Fuck. Mike, couple streams ago someone said, Mike, are your teeth wearing that thick yellow coat because they are cold? And I am now unbelievably curious to the answer and have not slept in days because of it. Mike is rich in his dreams. Swash ticker. Mike, how much money do you make on YouTube memberships? Mike is poor in chips.
So this month we've got 900 members, or over 900 members. So it's a lot of members. So we're averaging at the moment. Remember, this isn't the true game. The true game has 6,000 subscribers. So we did really well on the true game. But already we're doing 500,000. In total, we're doing about £500 a month on average. The true game, I was bringing in £1,000 a month, just 12 grand a year. That's what I was bringing in revenue. That was the true game. This channel will this channel will grow, and it will probably end up out competing true game It's built faster, it's growing faster, it was monetized faster, and this is just on live streams. So yeah, it's obviously not my sole opposite income. Like it's just kind of like not even me spent.
Foreskin. Mike is rich on Grinder. Mike, shut your mouth.
I put a lot of hours into this as well. A lot of hours. We've seen it every single day.
The great mighty Pooh, and I am gonna throw my shit at you. A huge supply of fish coming from my chocolate starfish. How about some scat, you little twat? BB can teach.
The thing is you don't look at this and go, oh well, actually, you know, I'm gonna be the problem that I've got with life is you can't look at someone and go, I'm gonna be a YouTuber, and then follow their footprints. It's not gonna work like that. What you got to do is you've got to look at graphs. You've got to have a business plan in situ to understand and say, right, where do I want to be in 5 years time? Where do I want to be in 10 years time? And you need to dedicate that as life, as things like, right, well, how many views am I getting today? How many views will I get by this date? How many views will I get to, you know, you need to plan it really. It's not about just winging it and saying, oh, well, it is what it is. And that's what a lot of people do these days. A lot of my life's planned. Like predominantly, majority of my life's planned. My businesses are all planned. My incomes are all planned. My investments are all planned to a level. Obviously, current affairs, it's difficult, but what I will say about current affairs is that I do tend to look at the future. I look at the future and look at what the outcome of the future will be in 10 years' time and say, this is a business. Will this be available? What will be the answer to outcompeting my competition? This is what I do. These are all the questions I tend to ask, you know, AI and Grok to say where will the UK be in 5 years' time? How many people will be employed? How many people will be unemployed? How many people will be on universal credit? So when you start getting the facts and the figures from ChatGPT and Grok about life, and then you start looking at obviously the future, you start to understand that, and then you start to put in situ when I do live streams, I do things around the place. I tend to put conference details in as well, about roughly around about about certain subjects, and it's interesting how Grok kind of like guides me in the way that it's bleak. And it basically says, I'm not going to push around it because I know for a while you can take it, but yeah, it's pretty grim. What's happening at the moment? It's going to get worse than it even is now. It's going to get a lot worse until it gets better. My mentality is it's about how you position yourself. If you position yourself with the rich, position yourself around hotels. 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to be dealing with the council state people, and you know it's how it is. You know, I used to live in central Manchester in an apartment, and I realised after COVID, I need to leave and go to the countryside. So I now live in the countryside. I now live in I've now got my own place in the countryside, away from humanity. It's my it's like my safe space, and it's away. And then when I'm obviously not there, it's secure and safe for us as well as when I am there. You know, I can actually lie and go to bed and sleep, knowing the fact that no one knows where I am. So it's nice. It's nice. It makes me feel happy. The fact that no one knows where I am. And obviously with the hotel stays as well. The hotel stays is great because again, I've got security. Like I turn up, I get 5-star service, get breakfast in bed, get cookies, free drinks, and everyone's kind of like really nice. So and I always make sure as well as I always make sure that the doors are locked as well. So if ever see there's any unwanted visitors, it's a wake me up beforehand. So obviously, bearing in mind hotel reception, I've got fobs and keys. So let's just be real. If the police wanted to get to me, they pretty well could, just by realizing where I am and asking the reception, showing a badge, asking if I'm in house. They say yes. So I mean, so straight away, I'll be awake before anything kicks off.
Your mouth is moving a lot like a rat. Mike, why would the police want to find you?
I don't think anyone's.
Grok, what if the global warming Greta Autismo and the Sonichu guy teamed up to promote their views and spread autism? What if Greta Thunberg and Chris Chan the mind behind the foul Sonichu?
I don't think anyone's safe these days. Doesn't matter if it's me, you. I don't think anybody's safe. I think there's the potential for anything to happen at any point. So yeah, again, I'm just being a realist. Like, after what happened at COVID, compared to what happened to people's businesses, livelihoods, families, it was diabolical. And the way that women treated men as well, and also men treated women during COVID. It was just vile. COVID was vile for me. Like, obviously, I worked throughout COVID. I made a lot of money during COVID. Well, I didn't make a lot of money during COVID. I'll tell you the facts. I made money during COVID because I never stopped. And obviously, I was doing what I'm doing now, driving up and down the country. I was doing London, Manchester, Leeds, Birmingham. I was doing obviously Glasgow, Edinburgh. It was fucking wild. So that's what I was doing during COVID because all my staff were furloughed. So I was just trying to keep everything going. So, and then after COVID ended pretty well, two of my competitors went under. They couldn't sustain it. So when obviously COVID lifted, I got all that work because I was in the local area at the right time. And that's what made me so rich. So I was just lucky. Lucky, but in the right place at the right time.
Powered wheelchair. Powered wheelchair. Powered wheelchair. Powered wheelchair.
Powered wheelchair.
Powered wheelchair.
Powered.
He has no bloody scar face, red droopy eyes, FF. Shut your Mikey moo mouth.
I do have staff. But anyway, it's not in the UK though.
Numpty text green game over.
We employ European staff because one thing I will say is they don't moan. UK are fucked. UK people moan. That's why the UK's gone so wrong. Nobody wants to work.
Powered wheelchair. Powered wheelchair. Powered wheelchair. Powered wheelchair.
Power.
Powered wheelchair.
Power.
G W A P G W A P G W A P G W A P G W A P G W A P G W A P G W. Powered wheelchair. Powered wheelchair. Powered wheelchair. Powered wheelchair.
Powered.
Powered wheelchair.
Wheelchair.
Mike, shut your ha. That journey was not planned. You ran out of AdBlue. You numpty text green game over. Mikey fucking moo. You couldn't employ a band-aid. The part that blows my mind, he believes that we believe yes rich. Does he believe his own words lol? Hilton.
Hilton.
I want to be your employee, Mikey Moo. Mad in it. Powdered wheelchairs. The COVID vaccine made my dick 10 inches long. Fun fact, Rabbi asked to circumcision suck the penis. Mike, is that true? B19 hazard 26. I am trying to figure that out myself.
Is what true, so
Powered wheelchair. Powered wheelchair. Powered wheelchair.
for being circumcised. Like, I'm not circumcised, but like I've not really thought about it, to be fair, yeah. Obviously, having a look at the research, it's cleaner. It's more hygienic. But yeah. You understand as well as it's not just for religious purposes. It's some men I think struggle as well. Some men struggle with as they start to grow as a small child or to an adult. Sometimes things don't allow and pain. So yeah, sometimes people get circumcised to remove basically pain really. Anyway. But then anyway, look, you females, if there's any females in the chat, maybe you tell me, is it better or is it worse? Is it better to have foreskin or better without foreskin?
Did he have enough extra skin to give up?
Here we go. Conversation.
Mike, some men cannot pull their foreskin back. This is the reality of life. Mike is the world's first transgender Jew pregnant man. Silver coin. Pregnant man. Silver coin. Pregnant man. Silver coin. Pregnant man. Silver coin.
Suppose if you don't, I guess if you don't, well, maybe, I don't know, I need to actually grow this. But in my head, I would assume that you are less sensitive due to the fact of obviously being circumcised, but also at the same time it's cleaner, more hygienic, and maybe the endurance. Can you last longer in bed? Obviously, if you're less sensitive, then maybe you can last longer. So, but again, there's only a few people that can answer this. People that are circumcised, and also women who have got circumcised partners or have had circumcised partners and haven't had circumcised partners. So, yeah, I guess they're the only people really that can answer the question, really.
Sir Reginald Bummerlock. More sensitive Mike, it's bare. Stop bloody pausing at Mike.
But I don't agree with that, because it must be, if you think about it, if he's bare, fine, accepted. But if you've got boxer shorts that are rubbing against you all day, every day, you'd be less sensitive, surely. Like, surely. Like, you can't go down the road saying, oh, well, by the way, yeah, I'm really sensitive. Like, I think it's not having thick skin. Like, if you have thick skin on your hands and you start to have, like, let's say, for instance, over a period of time, you're going to do a lot of, like, manual handling, you're going to get really strong and thick skin on your hands. So I guess that's going to be less sensitive. It's not going to be more sensitive, is it? So yeah, it's a bit of a different lie. I think it's different. I think men that obviously don't, I think, will probably be more active, less sensitive, and basically stamina will be probably longer, because getting excited, it's probably going to be less, I guess. Maybe I'm incorrect. I don't fucking know. I'll ask Scott later. This is where logic comes in. This is where logic comes in. Logic and binary is where everything is. It's the way the world actually works.
No to no foreskin. Ask ChatGPT.
I'll have to ask later. I'll say it's a question. I honestly I don't know the answer.
Mike.
So
there is nothing to really move around it. It's just like a stiff branch. Mike's got foreskin calluses. It's like selling a babble without the wax. They accidentally chopped his penis instead of the umbilical cord when he was born. Rhino foreskin. My foreskin gives me an extra 2 inches. I make them chew on it.
Here we go.
It only takes 2 seconds to love a neighbor's circumcised red sausage. 5-spoked wheel. 5-spoked wheel. 5-spoked wheel. 5-spoked wheel.
Do you know what I mean? The minute I talk about a blinking subject, like, suddenly the conversation is fucking wild. It's kind of like, well, you started it, Mike. I didn't start this conversation. Somebody else started it. I just gave my little, like, input into the what I believe is probably factually truth. But anyway.
Wheelchair. He was thrown to the streets by his nan during COVID, then beaten with a stick, then Mike napped by Amy and escaped, and has since never stopped driving despite Amy doing everything to get him back. Nadia said foreskin is better. Mike, can I eat the cheese it produces? The advantages of having a foreskin: you can hide your M&Ms and small lollies inside of it. Mike had a 5 skin. Foreskin for the win.
Well, at least we've obviously got a load of people now. There you see. So here we go.
Foreskin Mike. Foreskins are cool, okay. Mike prefers no foreskin. Mike, do you prefer them cut or uncut? Nadia, that's wild. I escaped my foreskin. Mike prefers them red sausage, as long as it's clean. 4-5 skin.
I rest my case. I rest my case.
Win. Mikey moo.
Conversation? Can we change the conversation now?
Mike has 3 skin. The circus is back. Nadia, I'm your man. I rest my case. D. My foreskin can hide a whole bar of soap. Mike, have you ever snapped your banjo? Without foreskin it feels weird for a woman too. Free skin for the win. I was circumcised as a baby but my foreskin grew back as an adult. I pinch my foreskin and piss, it swells like a coconut. It's never too late to go get your little guy trimmed. Rest your circumcised penis. Hey Mike, I heard you have inverted nips. Mike tucks stacks of money in his foreskin. I missed you Mike, how is you holding up? 40 foreskin. I rest my foreskin on my balls. Mike, I snapped my banjo once and it bled so fucking much. Go gadget skin. Mike, do you feel safe enough to finally tell us exactly how the world is ran? Also, do you have a massive hog with lots of foreskin? I rest moi case allroyd nest op talk in a bed alroyd moi pedigree chan.
If I told you the way the world actually ran and the people that involved, I'd probably end up finding out that I would end up losing my life. So yeah, imagine me coming out and exposing everything and saying this is how the world ran. When I'm lying on my deathbed, when my body's fucking fucked, and I'm already halfway out the door anyway, then it wouldn't really matter then. I'll tell the truth. I'll do a whole live stream, tell the truth, and then I press that big red button, bang, gone, Mike. I'll see you in the next life, guys. Salute in peace. That's what I'll do.
At 44 skin.
I'll tell the truth.
Rest moi case. My friend's searching station went horribly wrong. His helmet turned round like the Exorcist. So the foreskin lets you goon longer to Bonnie Blue. Do it again. I love you, Mike. You Walton T. Cos we already know. I rest moi case. ILL do it Jesus is. I rest moi case. I rest moi case allroyd nest op fucking talk in a bed alroyd moi pedigree chan. I love all of you, Mike. I rest moi case allroyd nest op fucking talk in a bed alroyd moi pedigree chan. Not important enough for them to take you out. Take care all. My friend's circumcision went horribly wrong. His helmet turned round like the Exorcist. For Goshen. Let us change the subject. Mike, gave you ever been pegged? 44 skin. I am priest. Yes, from fucking Brummelmere. Fingers pointing upright, foreskin, let's come together. Michael has a one skin. Oh, I was just heading down the high street, reckon you could grab me a bottle of water from the shop. I love you, Mike, I will goon to you right now. I resh moi case allroyd nest op fucking talk in a bed alroyd moi pedigree cham. I resh moi case allroyd nest op fucking talk in a bed alroyd moi pedigree cham. Julia loik dogs. That was class. I want to give up. Let us see your beautiful, handsome, kind, gorgeous, amazing, glorious, glamorous, youthful, autistic, attractive, sexy, delightful, good-looking, marvelous, unbelievably masculine, manly beaver magnet smile now. Can 444 skin grow back or am I small? Are the gerbils deep in your chocolate starfish, Mike? Mike has an L plate. 444 skin. I resh moi case alroyd, I resh moi case alroyd, I resh moi case alroyd, I resh moi case alroyd. Ha 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 ha. Mike was expelled from the synagogue for not being cut, so now he drives a van. I rest my case. BB can pull back skin America skin. Masturbation. Okay, it is getting old, so fucking stop. 4,444 skin. A girl told me my penis tastes like avocado without salt. My case is richted. I resh moi case allroyd nest op fucking talk in a bed alroyd moi pedigree cham. I resh moi case allroyd nest op fucking talk in a bed alroyd moi pedigree cham. I resh moi case allroyd neck mon. No foreskin can grow back minded. 444 skin. Synagogue. I love how yellow your smile is, it reminds me of Homer Simpson. I resh moi case. Mike, I love you so much you can bear back me. Hey Mike, Sir Mo Farah called and he would like his arms back before the weekend. 444,444 skin. Mike, doesn't he have a UK driving license? Reginald. 4,444 years ago skin. I resh moi case alroyd moi friend, I resh moi case alroyd moi friend, I resh moi case alroyd moi friend, I resh moi case alroyd moi friend. Ha 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 ha. Good evening, baby, I miss you so much today, baby. Synagogue. TTS is from the Black Country. The gerbils have been circumcised by Mike before deep insertion. Tabasco. Oyalid, I rescue my case. Can we stop talking about it? 3,000 years ago God promised that 444 skin. Man from Brighton called he